You're unmuted. No.
Hello, hello, legends. Welcome back to the Caledonia Esports Summit. We are here with the Losers 2 bracket. I'm here, obviously, with the one and only Goldz, and we are going to be in for some very good games this evening. Goldz, welcome to the chat. What are you thinking about tonight, my friend?
Well, I'm really excited for tonight, Ben. I'll tell you that. Every team in this lobby has been battling out now for 7 weeks straight. This one lobby determines if they get through to match point finals next week. I think it's going to be a really interesting game from the games we had last week anyway. As we mentioned this on the POI draft, a lot of teams performed that haven't performed yet. One team haven't even shown up yet, which is Gabon Gaming Team. I'm sorry, but games are going to be starting in about 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to give them just a little bit longer to try to cut in time. If not, we're starting those Storm Point games and we're getting in. Ben, you're a very festive theme tonight. You know, you got the Bulbasaur on.
I've got the Bulbasaur Christmas jumper. I've literally just come from London from my work Christmas do. I left it early in order to make it here this evening because these games are going to be so good. I could not miss tonight.
Giga Chad. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Coming all the way from London, Gabon Gaming Team, what's your excuse? What's your excuse for not showing up, eh? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. So, obviously, we've got some really interesting teams here this evening. It's going to be a mixture of, obviously, the bottom 10 from winners, top 10 from losers, 1. A really interesting combination of teams that we are going to see tonight. And are there any which, for you, stand out?
I'm interested to see how the Red Cartel play. You know, obviously last week they didn't show for winners, so maybe they've been practicing some new meta. Something we actually need to think about even this week, Ben, is the Newcastle changes, which I didn't even think about. Newcastle changes, I think, are going to make a big difference. If there's any good Newcastle players, that might actually kind of save them the lobby. But Gibraltar, I think, is going to be more of a pick for some players because, you know, they can play fast, they can push in, and, you know, they can get the fights and run out. However, besides the Red Cartel, I'm going to say also Maple, just because of how well they played last week. They just, yeah, they really, really did play very well last week, and so they left me speechless. I can't really say anything else. Is there anyone you're looking forward to see this week play?
I mean, I think the team which not necessarily that I'm looking forward to seeing, but the team that I think will do well, purely based on the POI draft, for me has to be Graffiti Gorillas. Downed Beast, which was their second pick on Storm Point. They picked almost last and somehow managed to get Down Beast for absolutely free. And then obviously Skyhook West for the World's Edge pick. I think for me, they've got 2 stronger POIs. I think the next ones that probably go a little bit undetected with their pick has to actually be Angerfreud. Ceto Station over on Storm Point. And then over onto World's Edge, they've got Harvester. I think those are 2 actually really great POIs, and they'll be able to get some really good rotates out of, which I'm really excited to see how they get on.
Yeah, 100% agree. I have realized something. The auto scoring has not been turned on, so I'm just quickly putting the auto scoring on now, so there's no, there's no confusions. There we are. Auto scoring is now on.
I've also turned anonymous mode on as well. Don't you worry. That is now within the the settings. That has been turned on.
Oh, thank you. Saved. Yeah, we're gonna be starting, I think, any minute. I'm just putting an R in chat, seeing if we get any R's ready. If we get a couple R's, then we're starting the lobby. Storm Point.
My favorite map.
Be a good...
It's my favorite map. I love this map. It's one of my favorites. Whenever it comes out in ranked, I'm always keen. I'm ready to go, and I'm excited to see this one going. I also want to shout as well a little bit of 2-minute esports as well. They were very loud in the POI draft chat. They were talking about how good of a game they're going to be having today, and they finished in the top 3 last week of the Losers 2 bracket. They came out swinging. I'd love to see them do well this evening on Losers 2.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
Match starting now. We got 3 seconds. We are going to be jumping in, chat. And we're
Oh.
going live. Oh,
Wrong main cam.
Wrong cam.
main cam.
Nothing wrong with that. All right, we are going to be jumping in. Oh, there's you're back again.
I didn't. But why is it doing it? Why is it doing that? Okay. No idea. No idea. Obviously, the ticker isn't going to be very accurate right now because no one has any points. So the ticker will get better though. Everyone, don't worry.
Absolutely. So we're going to be jumping in here, seeing our first character selections. I am interested here. We got a little lifeline pick there. Obviously, lifeline had a little bit of a nerf. I think, in my opinion, didn't need that nerf. I think maybe it was a little bit abusive in pubs, not really in competitive. But obviously, we've got the lifeline. We can see a fuse coming out there of Gen X Basilisk. I think this Gen X Basilisk are going to be wanting a little bit of an oppressive game today. They're going to want to show up. Obviously, Gen X teams have done well in this tournament so far, and I think they're going to want to prove that they deserve their place here in this tournament in winners bracket. And with a fuse pick, they're going to be able to get aggressive on teams. They're going to be able to show up why they deserve to be here tonight.
There has been a solo launch, so I think we're going to end match, and we're just
what's happening?
There's been a solo launch for a team, apparently.
A solo launch? Really? Where? I can't.
Yes.
I can't see it on the map.
On Sorok Skull. Over, he's a solo over on North Pads.
Oh.
But wait, I'm realizing. I'm realizing it's only 2, so it's not 3. So we're actually okay. We're okay.
Wait, Strawrock Pirates on his own. I think it's he was a duo.
He was duo?
Wait, was Strawrock Pirates the duo team that we're jumping in?
I think another trio is Graffiti Gorillas over in Down Beast. Down Beast. They're playing as a duo. I think it's a bit late now, anyway, to reset the lobby. So, well, that's fine.
Just to confirm, there were only 2 DCs, just to let you know.
Okay, great. If Milo, you can just let them know in the chat.
Thank you. Thank you, production. Thank you. Helping. Anyway.
All right, so obviously we're going to be jumping in here. It's going to be good to see where this map is going to be pulling. From your look on the map here, if we open up the map settings, you can see that it is going to be pulling to the left-hand side. Where is your prediction here before we obviously press that equal sign and look where that map is pulling? What is your prediction, my friend Goldz?
I think it might be a barometer.
A barometer. Just to be different, I'm gonna say a bean finish. Godrock bean. And it actually is going to be pulling more north. It's going to be going up towards Mill and potentially a bit of Down Beast involved as well. So a great map there for Dan Juvie and co, which obviously is that team that I mentioned at the very beginning. It is going to be the Graffiti Gorillas, who are going to be very happy with that pick. They are only a duo, though, is the issue. So they've got a great POI. They've got great priority zone. They are only a duo, so it's going to have to be loot up quickly and hold down this location for as long as it possibly can.
Yeah, you know, they're going to be playing as a duo, I believe, for the first 3 games. Their third is coming back from work or something. So, yeah, it's very unlucky on their half, especially happening in losers too. But the game's the game. You know, you have to give them credit, Ben, for even showing up and playing the first 2. They could have just said, look, we'll join game 3 onwards. But no, they showed up. They're even putting in a fight too, with the zone, going to be pulling onto them. It looks like, though, the Dogs of Hell are over and North Pad, where that pesky solo from Star Hat Pirates is at. Yeah, Sorok Skull, beaming Hoxify. Hoxify having to dome, getting a bat off. He's going to try and reset. I don't know if I agree with Straw Hat's taking this fight. What do you think?
I mean, Straw, it's tough there as a solo. He's really got to try and play either as big or as small as possible. He has been stuck. Tuxify is going to push in on this. And a massive stuck there that comes out from Tuxify. We're going to be looking here and to see what can Sorok do. Sorok jumps down from the height, goes back up and aim. Unfortunately for him, Tuxify is going to be putting that onto his TikTok profile. As you can see from his name, and a little bit of teabagging going down there from Huxify. On the map, we are going to be seeing a little bit of a bit of a congestion. I think that's probably the best word to put it, up near command center, as the Blood Wolves are going to be coming in through the spider tunnel, and we're going to be having the Outlaws inside of the spider tunnel. Watson Fences are going to be going out of that team inside, which is the Outlaws, and the Blood Wolves are going to be outside this building looking to try and breach it. And I think that with a Catalyst, they're going to have that opportunity to obviously use a wall and break off that POV and the sightlines and get themselves into the building.
Yes, yeah, 100%. You know, they're going to want to try and push this. Watson is an interesting pick. It's quite a touchy subject right now. A lot of people saying Watson's not really viable when you have energized shields go down. But look, they have both. They're going to actually take the fight, but 2Minute Esports coming up behind them too, and also getting a kill. Fetty Boy trying to get down, place in. Oh, Fetty Boy has gone down. Blood Wolves eliminated. 2Minute Esports taking up the kills. And
our first kills here, the first team going out of this lobby is going to be the Blood Wolves, and the team which I highlighted at the pre-game is the 2Minute Esports, the team which performed so well during Losers 1. They're going to want to come up big here, and Raymond, performing on the console, has taken down, and Flojo with the kill onto Risky Biscuit. Raymond, on that Newcastle console pick, is going to be looking to potentially push up. But 2Minute actually, interestingly, half the team going back, and Nero is going to be continuing to play in that front line on the Maggie.
Flojo is on his flow. I'll tell you that right now.
Some lovely shots.
Oh, Risky Biscuit's just sitting in the... No way, get away. Oh, Risky Biscuit getting one down. Oh, he nearly gets two down.
Nearly does it. And Risky Biscuits,
close.
That first player to initially go down, gets the res, manages to take down Raymond, to take down Nero. Unfortunately, Flojo was there to clean up that fight. We do have 2Minute Esports coming in with the clutches. We are going to be having a fight. Some big fighting going on up towards the Down Beast area. Dogs of Hell, the Warwick Warriors inside of the building.
Oh, I did not mean to press that hotkey. I do apologize.
No worries in the slightest. Dogs of Hell currently playing within this pavilion with the Warwick Warriors with the Caustic inside. An interesting pick here from the Warwick Warriors, I have to say. Caustic and Maggie. I have to say, Caustic for me isn't a character that I particularly rate within this meta. Obviously, he can be good when he gets to the late game. But Caustic, until then, doesn't really have as much ability, particularly when it comes to a meta where the shield's available. And as you can see, the Warwick Warriors are being pushed.
2v2.
Battle Splash 1. Caustic Gas is doing something. Battle Splash, down to just 1 HP, has gone outside of the building. The barrels are being popped. Battle Splash trying to do something right now.
Oh no,
anything.
Dogs of Hell. Their full reset. It's not looking good for them, is it?
It isn't. Battle Splash getting in the car, trying to do anything and everything, but it is not enough. The Warwick Warriors are eliminated. Dogs of Hell managing to take them out, as we are going to be looking at this map here to see where everybody is going to be going. And currently we have got 4 teams based within that next zone. It is going to be pulling up down towards Mill, and we are going to be having, I believe, are the duo still alive? The Graffiti Gorillas are indeed still alive, and have actually moved up towards Checkpoint. So an interesting play by them. Obviously, they're wanting to maybe stay out of the fight a little bit, but they do have Maple very nearby, just underneath Checkpoint.
Yeah, that team that, you know, were so influential to the last week's losers bracket. You know, that would be a scary thought for a duo playing on height, even with them on height. Maple playing below. Maple are playing, look, Maple are playing this classic comp 2 that you're seeing in every single pro team right now. They're playing that Newcastle, Gibraltar, Catalyst. Actually, I was playing this on Ranked last night, Ben, and it works really, really well. I've been running Fuse for most times just because it's right. But the cat does have a big game change overall. Some shots coming out too from Graffiti Gorillas, trying to get onto ATC, who have lost 2. Octane with a big candy cane. What the heck kind of username is that? That's what I want to know. Running away. Trying to get a reset now.
ACC here, obviously looking to get away. Interesting, the Graffiti Gorillas, even though they saw it was just a 1, deciding instead not to push on this. And ACC is going to be able to try and get away, looking for that reset with a Crafter having dropped just around about the Cito area. Hopefully for them, they're not going to be able to come across anybody. And
yeah, a team not in zone, by the way, is Zimmerframe. Zimmerframe I think zone. Look, they've bunkered down in this pyramid in seal, not CSEO, and they think it's going to be a seal finish. Little do they know, why is there no teams around them? Because it's not a seal finish. They're going to have to make a rotate after 51 seconds into zone. I feel sorry for them. But
open supply bin over there.
Oh, they've seen the open supply bin. Okay, that's changed the game now. Huge. Huge.
Absolutely huge call there coming in. We are going to be having the final team is eventually leaving zone, and that is going to be the Red Cartel with giving Watson thigh rubs. Uwu face. That is certainly, there are certainly some names here this evening in the in this lobby, but I think the next fight, it looks like it might be going down, is going to be the 2-minute esports in exactly the same place that the Warwick Warriors fell just a few minutes ago. They're going to be looking at the gazebo, and that team that is going to be looking at them is going to be their killers, the Dogs of Hell, who are currently residing within the Downed Beast area.
Yep, onto that Down Beast area. They're actually going to push in 2 Anger Frowns, it looks like 2. They're getting a scan off. They know now 22 enemy scans. If I seen that, I think I'd cry. Oh my gosh.
I do know. I do just want to note very quickly, Boinky Bridge have just picked up the red supply bin over at Mill. They have got a bow check bow. Not a Kraber. Personally, I've been loving the R9 recently, but a bow check can be extremely oppressive. And in the hands of Boinks, it looks like. Boinks, the namesake of the bridge, is going to be having that bow check. And a gold mastiff, I believe, as well. So, a pretty happy Boinky Bridge. And residing directly in the middle of this zone, they are going to be very happy.
Yeah, 100%. Bow check to me, not one of the better red weapons. I'm not an R9 fan either. I'm more of a Sentinel Havoc. Not Sentinel Havoc. What? Kraber Havoc. What am I talking about? Sentinel Kraber Havoc kind of player, but I'm not good enough to sadly use the Kraber either, Ben. So yeah, looks though a lot of teams fighting on the edge. ATC taking a fight onto the Red Cartel. This is going to be a bloodbath over this kind of area of the zone. A lot of teams are going to be gatekeeping over the Red Cartel, taking a fight. McKeefer might die. Getting one. Oh, the Red Cartel coming in though. Getting the kills. Okay, again, my hotkeys just not hawking.
Your hotkeys are not king. ACC. We've also got Zimmerframe and the Dogs of Hell also in a fight right now as a Kraber is in play, and Skeven, who I believe is part of Zimmerframe, has got a Kraber. So I'm going to keep on Skeven and just let you know how this Kraber play comes out, because Zimmerframe are not in a nice position. They have got an ult dropping on their heads. Down goes Creamer. Skeven is still alive somehow, but only just as Nocturne Abyss. It's Abyss managing to survive by just a minuscule.
How did they get the reset?
The bubble was
Surely
absolutely huge. As Maple are eliminated by FDR, and then FDR are eliminated in turn by Maple.
Oh my lord. Sitnexi also having a fight on the other side with another Gibby ult coming down on top of them, putting out Tween, the Ragger having to run for his life, but he's gonna run into the Red Cartel. They've got a full reset now. They're playing on night. There's so many teams.
There are so many teams. As Zimmerframe has still got this Kraber, and they are somehow surviving in this absolutely dreadful position. The Red Cartel are looking at them. They're firing out a little bit of Valkyrie Qs, but a Kraber shot is sent in return by Skeever, taking almost the dome off the Red Cartel's Maggie.
Yeah, looks like KCL Koala is also going to be coming up. They see the Red Cartel. They're shooting and missing some shots. Matt getting some shots back, throwing the shield. Oh, they're not going to take the fight. Surely they don't take this fight, right? This is just like...
As down in the bottom, the Zimmer Framer trying to survive, but eventually the Dogs of Hell do take them out. Maggie Qs are being thrown in at them, but the Dogs of Hell are surviving for now as we're down to 10 squads remaining. The kill leader at the moment is Huxify from the Dogs of Hell, as we're going to look and see where this map is pulling. I think this fight on the side, down, pushing towards Ceto Station is going to be that pull, and the Red Cartel have got the worst amount of distance to pull in here.
The Red Cartel have everyone.
And the Red
knows where
Cartel
they
are
are too.
Valculting. An interesting play. Surely everybody shoots at them. But literally
Surely
nobody.
not.
Literally
Surely
nobody
not.
shoots.
They play that back. That's such a good rotate. This is such a good rotate. But no, there's a team. There's teams everywhere. They're going to have to play on the height. Yeah, they're just going to have to play on the height and hope. Oh, if the team wasn't at that rock, that would have been a great rotate.
To be honest, I think no matter what, it is still a great play. And the Red Cartel have managed to make their way into zone. They know that there is one team in here because of that bout passive upgrade where they're able to see through walls to know where players are, and they have got a free area in zone in the middle of it as the fighting goes down on the other mill.
Oh, Graffiti Gorilla's got 2 kills. There's no shot.
Down go the Graffiti Gorillas, down go Sid Nessie. KCL Koalas are moving outside the Albertine Alpacas, trying to survive as the solo as Zabo does a wild Pathfinder zipline, but is making his way down.
How does he get away? No. The
Out
Dogs
they
of
pull.
Hell.
Down they go. Genex Basilisk eliminated, and it's the Red Cartel who prosper, taking those kills. The Dogs of Hell are inside.
There's one team really far out of zone, and that's too many esports. They're gonna have to make a big rotate to get in here. But I think this is good for them. Look how much space they have to work with.
They do indeed. I mean, yes, they're outside of zone, but I think the thing that they're interested in is actually the team that for somehow is Angerfreud, the team that I mentioned at the beginning. They are in that building, and they are going to have to do a pretty risky rotate. The good thing for them is they've got a catalyst. They're going to be able to use that ultimate. They're going to be able to cut off the POV, the sightlines, and make their way in. Doors are being opened currently by Hopper, and with 20 seconds to go, that Maggie Q coming out of 2-minute esports is oppressive as heck.
I think he realizes that zone they're taking damage from. You know, they make a play.
They
2-minute esports aren't looking at them.
This way. Never mind.
Surely they catwall here.
The catwall does indeed come out, and Angerfreud are going to have a great rotate into zone, as the more interesting stuff that is happening with inside of Mill, the KCL Koalas right now. They can see Boinky Bridge inside as the Dogs of Hell do go down.
Enemy spotted.
And that is 2-minute esports who are on the height. Taking some shots. But Maggie Q's once again becoming extremely impressive. Impressive and oppressive. They're able to go through, obviously, I think do so much damage, particularly the teams that are playing either on the other side of a wall or the other side of a dome, Newcastle wall. I am loving the Maggie picks, if I'm being completely honest.
This could be great for Angerfreud. Everyone is in this house besides them. The only team that really is a threat to an esports on the height. So, and they're already in a fight with the Red Cartel, I believe. So, I think Angerfreud. Oh, Joe. Oh,
Slow Joe, beautiful shot as Raymond is going to try and do some damage as well. Does take a bit of damage himself. A 2-minute esports obviously playing on top of this height. In my opinion, you do have the Angerfreud, who are obviously only playing with 3 blue shields on that outside of the building, but the zone is pulling directly onto them. As long as they let everybody else fight before them, they're going to have a great time in this zone. But it is going to be reliant on other teams fighting.
Yeah, it's heavily much reliant on that. I think they also have the Gibby ult too. That could be using their leverage too. I think KCL Koalas know there's a team over there. You know, Phage is looking for them, trying to scout them out. Can't really find them though. Can fear the footprints. I think is the red cartel below them, so they are getting a little bit confused. Looks like Newcastle wall come down. Really good Newcastle wall from Too Many Esports.
And interestingly, a Gibby ult has been expended. I think that this, for me, is far too early. No damage really coming out from that Gibby ult, and it's just a little bit of a waste of utility. As the 2 Minute Esports are continuing to apply pressure onto the KCL Koalas, and they're going to look to try and do this push. One has gone down. The Gibby bubble comes out. The Gibby goes down, and it is just down to the Valkyrie, who does indeed go down. KCL Koalas are taken out by the 2 Minute Esports. We're down to our final 4 squads as Boink from the Boinky Bridge goes down. Lifelines are in play. The shots are coming out. It's just down to Ro now with the Boinky Bridge. Down on the beneath. And Ro goes down. Boinks trying to Newcastle out of this. Boinky Bridge are going to be eliminated. It's the Red Cartel who are playing underneath. We're down to a 3v3v3. The Red Cartel, the 2 Minute Esports obviously on this bit of height. And obviously that final team, the Alberti, is it the Alberti Alpacas, I believe?
Alberti Alpacas. No, it's the Red Cartel, 2 Minute Esports, and Angerfreunde. Moby coming down for the Red Cartel. 2 Mobies come down to get a 3-man crack with Valk. That's crazy. Oh, here goes the Hitmire. The ball comes out. The ball comes out. This is an Angerfreunde win. Angerfreunde playing so slow and calculated. This could be a masterclass from them. If they get the shots, they need to finish them. They need to finish the shots here.
And I do have to say, I think 2 Minute Esports are going to close this out. It's beautifully played from the 2 Minute Esports. They managed to actually utilize that catalyst ball that Angerfreund threw out. Angerfreund actually almost screwed the game for themselves there, because they gave half of the zone to the 2 Minute Esports, who were able to just chill, reset on one side as Angerfreund took the fight to the Red Cartel. And unfortunately, actually, for the team that threw out the catalyst ult, it ended up throwing the game for them. It was an interesting game, to say the least, in a competitive final zone. But in my opinion, I think actually Angerfreund kind of threw the game themselves. And I guess if they're playing for second, it's worked well, because they did indeed get that second place. And a 2-kill second place, they're not going to be mad with that. 11 points on the board. But the 2 Minute Esports, 15 kills in first place. An absolute dominant performance there. 27 points for them, as we can see on the leaderboard. A great showing from the 2 Minute boys.
Yeah, 27 score right off the bat, 15 kills and first. That's just dominant. A very, very dominant first game. Angerfreunde, I think, played pretty well considering their circumstances. But the Red Cartel, let's not forget about them. And Dogs of Hell. Dogs of Hell finishing 6th with 12 kills. That's pretty good game still overall. I think it's really interesting looking at this after action report summary thing, that there's still a lot of Newcastle's being played. There's still a lot of, well, Lifeline's being played too. Obviously, Lifeline is Hall is too good, I think, right now. You know, the double healing speed, it can just help in that final kind of end zone. I think if Matars had the halo from the Lifeline just for a few seconds longer, the Red Cartel could have easily been a really good contender too for the overall kind of list. Now, yeah, I know they got third, but I think they could have easily got second or even first if that halo lasted a little bit longer, given from Bonky Bridge. The Bonky Bridge supplied it, and the Red Cartel used it to win the fight. Fair play to them. Fair play to them. As we say, really dominant performance from 2 Minute Esports and the Red Cartel and Dogs of Hell. Other teams, though, playing well too. I think we're ready to possibly get into the second game. I'm just putting R in chat, seeing if everyone's ready. And we're going to get into the game. What was the highlight of that game, Ben, in your opinion?
Ooh, that's a great question. I actually was really impressed. Obviously, they did go down in 11th place, but the way that Zimmer Frame were actually playing in that absolutely goddamn dreadful position in the bottom of the hill on the way from checkpoint up to the mill. I thought they were playing it really well. Obviously, they didn't have a catalyst ult. They didn't really have any type of rotate to eventually get out of there. But the amount of time that they spent in that absolutely dreadful position, managing to reset, it was really impressive. And I think that they'll know that they've got a little bit of heart going into this next game. And hopefully for them, they can really try and turn that into more points. Because obviously going out in 11th place with no kills, 1 point on the board, they won't be happy. But I think that there's a good showing that they've done there that I think that they can be confident they can take into this next game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a team that I'm looking forward to this match to see is Straw Hat Pirates. Obviously, they had the solo launch last game, so hopefully this game they're going to have a little bit more luck, a little bit more time to play as a team, and hopefully not qualify, but well, maybe hopefully qualify. So everyone's wanting to do. You know, play a little bit more cohesive, not get W keyed and arc starred right off the bat. That was very unfortunate from them. Great arc star though. Let's not downplay that arc star from Dogs of Hell. Very aggro. So it looks like just from the starting loading screen, there's been no crashes or anything, which is always positive.
100%. And Graffiti is now going to have their 2 players in. I think they're going to be pretty happy with that. And obviously the solo, as it were, who landed over at Northpad, is now going to be back to a full trio, which is going to be much improved. And hopefully for them, they're not going to be pushed upon and taken down just as easily as they were in that last game.
Let's go.
As we are going to look and see if there are any changes. I'm just going to quickly see if there are any changes within the picks. And I think the thing which I would like to shout out is the Straw Rock Pirates. Although they are back to a trio, they've actually stuck with the Octane of Sorok. A nice Octane pick. You know what? He's not better. He's not very good. But I really appreciate the consistency here that the Straw Rock Pirates have brought to this.
Yeah, it's, you know, Sorok Skull's actually been playing him every single week since they started. That is dedication to your main right there. You take damage when you stim. That is your whole passive. You take damage. It's interesting to say the least. He definitely needs a rework on that passive. Listen to us, Respawn, please. But yeah, he's an Octane main, and he's doing Octane main's justice. Speaking of him, though, let's walk over to him. Let's watch him. He's gonna have that lovely Cramba heirloom. Do you have any heirlooms, Ben?
I've been playing since season 4, and I've only got 1 heirloom, and that's the Valkyrie heirloom, because I am a Valk main. I love my girl Valk, and I would like to see more of her played, but to be honest, I do like this meta. I'm a big fan of it. And what I'm also a fan of is where this next zone is going to be pulling. I'm a big fan of Stormcatcher, and that is indeed where this zone is going to be pulling onto. This is a zone that I believe during week 4 or 5, I think it was week 4 or 5 of the group stages, me and Mark were casting and had an absolute blast casting I think it was a 13-team end zone in Stormcatcher. It was actually insane, as we are going to be sticking, obviously, with the Straw Rock Pilots, who are going to be having a little bit of engagement potentially happening once again with the Dogs of Hell, who are going to be pushing over from Ferrari. I'm going to be interested to see how the Dogs of Hell play this, obviously, now that there is a 3v3 rather than 3v1.
Yeah, if I was them, I'd just be putting down that Octane pad and W keying into them. That's what I said. Take the fight to them.
I mean,
maybe they're getting a bit too overconfident.
If anything, the Dogs of Hell that are taking the fight to them, as we're actually seeing Maple going out. Maple, one of your teams, has just been taken out in the chat, and that is by Pluto.
KCL Koala's not playing around today. Pluto with 3 kills. He kills the full entire squad. Over Straw Hat Pirates, also Macheri going down. Sorok Skull also going down. Yato haven't used the ball for an escape route. But the bad thing with this ball is they can also get the speed boost and try to catch up with you. So I think Dogs of Hell are hungry for the fight. They're hungry for kills. Goldz is going to be trying to beam him down.
Now let's get to know.
Yeah, a lot of L-stars being used by Dogs of Hell. Yeah, they want to kill Yato.
if I'm being honest, Dogs of Hell have landed here and they've just taken the first guns that they have been able to find. That for them has been 2 L-stars, and they have made it work so far. Goldz is going to be trying to chase down the remaining player here. The Straw Pilots are indeed taken out by their own Arc Star.
Yeah, I think Yato was trying to take them over to the Graffiti Gorillas. They're trying to get away.
And Sid
Definitely
Nessie
know
are
the
going to be in a
dogs
fight,
are
by the
there.
way. Down at the pylon, Sid Nessie up against the Red Cartel. And there is another team on the horizon as well. And that is going to be the KCL Koalas coming in from the coastal camp down the bottom.
Bogey here.
Yeah. So here's some lore for you. In the Discord chat this week, St. Nessie wanted Pylon. This is what usually where St. Nessie pick, but it's also where the Red Cartel pick. Obviously, the Red Cartel picked it, and St. Nessie, I can't remember, but I think it was Mac said something like, "We will beat you on Red Cartel territory." So will they stick to what they said? Looks like they're not so far. They're running away. I think they know KCL Koalas are behind them, and they're just trying to get them to fight.
I mean, they're running away, but
and then
Mac
take
is
third.
doing great damage to an R301 from distance. A good shot there onto that team on the top. As fighting has not really broken out here between Nessie and the Red Cartel, potentially in the way which the Red Cartel and Nessie were wanting. As
Yeah,
you are seeing the
Outlaws
KCL
too.
Koalas.
Oh
putting
yeah,
some shots
KCL
out.
Koalas.
Heads up. Check out that way.
Spicy chicken, having to pull a bat off, go for the syringe. Senesi are playing this pretty well. Senesi are really sticking to their height. They're not taking too much damage, so their meds kind of economy is okay so far anyway.
Spicy chicken there, taking the head off of the Maggie, and I love the shot there coming up from the charge sentinel, I believe it is, from the spicy for the spicy chicken. I was about to say spicy koala. The spicy koala chicken. Something you'd find in Australia, I'm sure.
Yeah, I had a spicy McChicken the other day, and it was pretty good.
Can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with it. So Nessie have ended up taking Pylon away. They've used up quite a lot of a bullet, some shield, but for now I think they're going to be pretty happy with this. And they are now going to be looking for that rotate, as we are going to be seeing already 3 teams have located themselves within the final ring. And checkpoint is probably where we're going to see our next fight. The Dogs of Hell versus the duo of Graffiti Gorillas.
Yeah,
Charge
that's what it
rifle
looks.
and repeater in the hands of the duo. Nothing really
Yeah.
happening just yet.
Come on, Dan. Skynate that. Come on, Dan. Skynate that onto the bubble. No, they're gonna disengage. They're just gonna disengage. So are Dogs of Hell. They're going through that choke.
What I am quite
Yeah.
liking is the fact that we do have multiple teams in this lobby who are basically just wrecking the different animals. We've got the dogs, we've got the gorillas,
I think
we've
someone's
got the
been here.
alpacas,
Optics here.
we've got koalas. Have we got anybody else in this lobby?
Yeah, we got Noah's Ark. Holy moly.
No, is not. I mean, can we say Nessie in there as well?
Yeah, as a Scottish man, I must say Nessie's real. Yeah, Nessie is definitely real. Matar is getting too many esports, by the way, getting killed by them. Looks though, TTV Raymond is gonna try to rat, same with Flojo, just to try to get the reset onto Nero, sorry. And yeah, that's good from the Red Cartel, taking out a team that is on a big, not a big advantage, but overall in the leaderboard, you know, that's their biggest threat right now. I think they're second overall, and they need to get too many esports out. Oh, they're trying to get the res. Given watching Thyra Robson is going to be running, I'm not going to sure if I'm going to calm that all day, I'll be honest. And St. Nessie are now trying to take the fight back onto the Red Cartel. If I was them, I think I would just go zone. I'm more of a zone player.
Well, one thing I would note is you mentioned the word second there. Well, the second place team from game number 1 has been eliminated. Angerfreud are out of this in 16th place. They're not going to be getting any points in this game. St. Nessie, however, have actually gone into Launchpad, and you can see there they had taken a zip line onto the height. They've scanned the beacon, so they know where the Red Cartel are.
Let's go over there.
Yeah, I think it said something like 8 squads. That's what's good about those kind of scans. They can kind of plan or rotate now to what's going to suit them and their playstyle. So I think they're gonna just start to slowly rotate in. More teams are gonna slowly realize about this final zone. We're gonna have one more look. It looks like it's pulling more cliffside, to be honest.
I was extremely surprised to see that pull. It's going to be going over towards that cliffside, and a team that are going to be extremely happy about this is going to be Gen X Basilisk, the team that took down Alberti Alpacas, I believe. And we are going to be seeing Gen X residing within one of the only buildings, really, that could potentially be within this end zone.
Yeah, this is pretty much one of the only ones. Same with Warwick Warriors. Warwick Warriors, I think they played not too bad last game too with calling Rizonas. Whoever's their zone caller is beyond the point. No idea. I presume it's the Remu, is the IGL. Really good zone calls, 2 in a row.
I mean, they called it well.
It's going to be Storm.
They called it well, but they did get eliminated in almost first place last game. So the Warrior Warriors not really win the game. And interestingly, they're actually going to try and get aggressive onto Gen X Basilisk here, as we are going to be seeing Monsieur Grand Willie, my favorite player name in this lobby, looking to potentially push up a little bit. Maggie Qs are going out, but not really hitting. I think actually, cleverly, Monsieur Grand Willie is going to make his way back to the team, as a defensive Gibeon has come out here off Remy.
That's good from them to, to force that econ out of them. Now they don't have that Gibeon. The Gibeon right now can be used in such many different ways. So it's good that they've got rid of that. Monitor Granwell, as you say, he's running around the building, poking with that thermal drill, Maggie drill, that's the word. Then they all still have ults. Every single one of them has ults. They have the possibility to wall up onto the top. Oh, again, the beams. Monster Granwelly nearly cracking. Nearly. Gonna swing, I think, with a shotgun. Oh.
I have to say, though, over towards our fight, what we thought was initially the final zone and Stormcatcher, ACC are in a big fight, and they've both been taken down to a final player. The Red Cartel are eliminated by ACC, but the Outlaws are coming in, and they're trying to find now this player in the third party. It is going to be Octane with a big candy cane, who is going to be the solo player from ACC, running away, and the Outlaws not currently able to find that final player, and the ACC are going to be making their way to somewhere, potentially with a respawn beacon and a crafter, which unfortunately for them, there isn't really any in the vicinity just here.
No, there's not. What is in their vicinity? Those 2 minute esports, and they're a 3-man again. So Octane's long candy cane better run for their life, because 2 minute esports are cooking up a storm. They're angry that the Red Cartel poked a bear, and I think they're gonna wreak havoc now on the rest of the lobby. But Outlaws actually taking a pretty good third party there, not being able to pick up the kill, but now they're gonna be going over to that Mystic bin. I don't know if they're gonna get it, however. Oh, Blood Wolves getting some shots in at them. They want this too. I don't know who's gonna get it. I'll tell you, the disadvantage of not playing Gibby is usually you can Gibby bubble or Gibby dome over the mythic bin at the moment. This is kind of the map, and then taking what's around it. Also, look at the mythic bin. It's one of those juiced up ones, the gold ones.
Oh my god, I've never seen this.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
It's one of the juiced up ones with gold loot too. Look at how insane this is. Look how insane the loot in here is. What?
What gun is that? It's a Kraber. There is a Kraber in play. I'm excited to see it. Who is going to be the one taking it? Somebody, please take it.
It's going to be Nezkiel.
Nezkiel is going to take it. I just do want to note, so that fight that we were talking about a little bit earlier with Basilisk and the Warwick Warriors, St. Nessie actually ended up pushing in, and it ended up going down to a 1v1, which Basilisk managed to take out St. Nessie, and the Warwick Warriors are still vibing within their own building. Obviously, the Outlaws now, they do have a Kraber. We're going to keep our eye on the Outlaws, who obviously are going to be which number are the Outlaws in this? Outlaws are a team team
Team-
team 5.
Yes, Team 5.
But we are going to be having 2 duos here, and 2-minute esports are probably going to be taking out the first, not duo, solos even, the rat cam. And the first one is going to go out. That is the Graffiti Gorillas. But little do they know, ATC is also a solo and is going to be running for the hills. What can ATC do as a solo? I'd say not very much.
Oh no. They're gonna wall. Wall should have come out, I think. Oh, they're gonna go into the dome too. Oh, wait. There's no way.
Oh,
So close.
unfortunately, a 2-minute esports are going to be very happy. They're taking those kills away from the rest of the lobby as the Outlaws have actually lost Risky Biscuits.
Oh no, that's not good. Risky Biscuit, I think, took too much of a risk. And in that process, lost the biscuit. That is not what we want to see. Nezkill is trying to hold on to that Kraber. I'll tell you what, see if I know I'm going to die, I would throw everyone's game. Oh, wait, they're going to get the reset. Yeah, they have the tag. They're going to try and get the reset.
Oh, a little
it's
no
a
reg. It's a no reg, and absolutely unfortunate. 2 no regs. 2 no regs here for
way.
the Outlaws. A gutting stat there.
I see an enemy.
Currently, he's 2 for 2 with shots, but 2 no regs.
Risky Biscuit coming back in. Hector, though, going down. He's going to get the reset. Oh, but I don't know if I would be facing that way.
No, I absolutely would not.
And he has another shield. He puts that down to cover them. Okay, that's a pretty good shield.
It's
I'll tell
not
you what,
terrible.
Hector, though. Oh,
That
getting
one
the
is hit.
point. Oh, no.
Risky Biscuit
Armor
takes
shell
one
pack.
down, but the biscuit has fallen. It is crumbled to the hands of the Albany Alpacas. But the Albany Alpacas themselves are going to be down to just Mats, and it's the KCL Koalas. It's just a duo who are pushing up onto this fight. Pluso,
My game has crashed.
your game has crashed. The KCL Koalas. I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can see what is going on.
Thank you.
Apex Legends, here we go. We're quickly... it's going live right now. There we go. So, the KCL Koalas. Right now are playing as a duo. They're trying to get up this hill. Spicy Chicken has got the Kraber, and they have managed to craft a banner. Phage is hopefully going to be getting in, but the nades are coming down. The bubble is thrown by the Spicy Chicken, and the respawn has been
Contact with hostile.
thrown out as there is some fighting going over towards the distance. Can a Kraber shot come in? Warwick Warriors down. Albany Alpacas down.
Spotted.
And a 140 for the Chicken. It's looking spicy.
Oh, how many bats? Why do you have so many bats? Yeah, he's starting a bat factory. What? Oh, stop it, please, Spicy Chicken, please, I'm big.
This way.
Now, the benefit here for the Koalas, they've got Gibby ult. I was about to say they're hitting every Kraber shot, not hitting that one. But we are seeing Basilisk, a team that we mentioned earlier, are taking this building, and it's spicy! Taking down Lan! Bubble is thrown. The bubble is not great. But down they go. A Spicy Chicken is on an absolute tear. Takes down one. It's just down to a final player remaining. Spicy.
Get the 90.
And
Get the
Spicy is hot right now.
Hostile close.
The Chicken. Absolutely tearing down the rest of the opposition. Quick shield swap going out from the KCL Koalas. And Gen X Basilisk have been taken out from this lobby. We do have the Warwick Warriors on the other side who've been playing patient. Another no-reg, unfortunately, coming out from Spicy Chicken. And with 2 bullets left in that Krabby Patty, can the Spicy Chicken make everybody else pay?
How many no-regs are we going to see today? That's insane. Another fight coming from Bonky Bridge and Zimmerframe. Looks like it's going to be done. Bonky Bridge now going to be taking the end. I don't know if I agree with this. They're in zone and they're not
Why
there
are they
anymore.
going there? Spicy
Wolves.
Chicken taking
Gonna
down
be
Vinny.
dying.
Blood Wolves
Vinny
are
going
just
down.
falling
Paddy
apart.
down. Scalder is also going to be going down. Blood Wolves and Bonky Bridge dying too. And Esports now on high. Too Many Esports have turned this game around completely.
They really have, and they have got the best position in zone. I think realistically, the Zimmer frame versus the KCL Koala fight here is going to be the big one. It's a battle of the Newcastle ults right now. Phage expending his. Spicy Chicken has been playing well, but doesn't have any Kraber shots left. Has swapped over to the R301, and right now, 3 kills, 2,161 damage to the hands of the Spicy Chicken. And you do have to say, that Spicy Chicken is looking red hot right now. Destroying the Newcastle ult, but Maggie Q's coming out here from the 2 Minute Esports, meaning that the KCL Koalas are having to use their utility and having to use the Gibby ult.
Yeah, but...
And I think what has been great here, Zimmer frame, have waited until that bubble has gone, is about to go down. But I think has thrown it too early. The bubble is still out.
Oh, getting 1, getting 2. Also going to be putting down their own Ken. The catwall coming down. I don't know if that's a great catwall, you know. Too Many Esports can still see onto them. They're going to have to do something here. Creamer has to heal. Please, Creamer. Please. Please,
Creamer heal. And they're going to be doing this push. Zimmer frame have pushed it. It's just down to Abyss with the Mozambique. The KCL Koalas have not managed to not go down. It's a straight 3v3. And obviously, they've now got this Newcastle. This Newcastle Tactical is able to be destroyed. And if I am 2 Minute Esports, I am suppressing fire straight onto that shield. Destroy it. 2 Minute Esports, what are you doing? Destroy this shield.
I think Too Many Esports have forgotten about the changes. Too Many Esports have heard you. They've also chucked the ball. The ball goes out of its own, though. Oh, they have another one.
And a great shot there from Flojo. But Flojo goes down.
Oh! 2v2.
What can Raymond do, the console player? And down they go, the 2 Minute Esports coming out on top. What a game that was, Gold.
Oh, a phenomenal game. Lost for words. That's all I can say. Lost for words. KCL Koala Spicy Chicken was cleaning up the lobby. I don't know if you noticed something that I'd noticed with him overall, Ben. He had 2,000 damage, okay? 2,000 damage and 3 kills. That is a support player right there. The calls he made as an IGL, if he is the IGL, was just great to see. Oh, look at that! Wait, that's the wrong cam again. Why does it do that? There, look at that. 16 kills in second is a monstrous score. I don't even want to think about what that's just crazy, right? That's just crazy.
I mean, that was an absolutely insane finish there. The 2 Minute Esports, I think, a wonderful positioning from them. I think it really was their game to lose. If they had lost it, I would really have been putting them to the sword there because they had everything going for them. They had 2 teams who had to fight. They had the zone pulling almost on top of them. They had the height as well. But the KCL Koalas, absolutely beautifully done. And I do have to say, Zimmer frame, as you mentioned there, that catwall was not good. And I think what they really should have done there is they should have made it a straight 3v3 against the KCL Koalas. They should have played for second place. Use that catwall to cut off the complete POV of the 2 Minute Esports and then just gone for the Koalas. From that position, you're not going to win. So I think that for them, it was really important that they should have used that catwall in a much more proactive way to make that a 3v3 versus the Koalas. Instead, they just put themselves at complete disadvantage to get shot by both teams. As we did see, they fell in third place with only 1 kill. The KCL Koalas really profiting from that.
Yeah, we're going to have a look at the overall scoreboards. Yeah, it's updated. Okay, we're okay. Wasn't doing this last week for me, so I'm quite surprised. Leaderboards, still 2 Minute Esports on top with 49 overall. KCL Koala second with 31. Then it's going to go the Red Cartel with 19. That's a big gap from second and third. Dogs of Hell with 4, fourth with 19. Bonky Bread 16 and 5. Anchor Freunde, 6th overall and 11 points. Blood Wolves, 11 points and 7. Average Alpacas, 10th and 8th. Zimmerframe, 9th and 9. Gen X Basilisk, 10th and 9. I think really the top, well, the bottom, I mean, 6th to 18th is a complete, it's just like anything could happen between from 6 and even more than that, maybe 5th and 18th overall. The lobbies could completely change. And there's only 4 more games.
I mean, one thing that is absolutely nuts right now is 2-Minute Esports have just gone back to back, basically securing themselves a place in the winners bracket. I mean, it would have to be something completely drastic for them to not make it to winners right now. And realistically, if they're able to even just continue some okay games right now, they've potentially got themselves first place secured, which is going to be massive, giving them the 11th seed going into the finals. I do have to say as well, within the player standings themselves, 2-Minute Esports, they've done a lot of damage. They've got a lot of kills. Flojo currently coming out on top with 9 kills. Also, Raymond, the console player within 2-Minute Esports on the Newcastle, also having 9 kills. Absolutely beautiful to see. But as we mentioned, the Spicy Chicken, currently sitting at 4,200, is our damage leader this evening. And Spicy Chicken from the KCL Koalas. I'm just going to keep raving over that performance right there.
Yeah, Spicy Chicken just went crazy. I actually don't know what happened. And imagine the damage that would be if the no regs didn't happen.
Oh my God. I mean, not even just his no regs, but the no regs from
From
that first team.
Nezekil.
From the first team there. I think that was absolutely unfortunate.
That lost him the match. Like, that lost him that fight. If the no regs hit, that team wasn't going to take the fight. That they would have had all that free space behind them. They could have gatekept all the teams. So I'm just lost for everything. For what happened in that game anyway. Crazy.
Well, I don't know about you, but I want to get going right now. So I reckon we jump straight back in with game number 3. I think that these teams are going to be wanting to fight this out. As we can see from the scores, we've got 2 teams that have set out with a dominant start here right now. 2-Minute Esports 49, KCL Koalas 31. But behind that, it is looking close. We've got 19 points for 3rd place. Down to Zimmerframe. Actually, and Gen X Basilisk in 10th place, only on 9. There's 10 points separating those 7 spots. It's tight. It's close. They're anybody's game to make it into winners right now. And I think actually to the benefit of other teams, having one team basically win both games, I think that's actually a benefit that gives them the opportunity that they can still make it into winners.
Yeah, 100%. I'm trying to join back, but the code's not coding.
The code's not coding. Oh no.
The code's not coding.
I'll let everybody know.
It's okay. We can just watch it through your stream if you want.
We can do. You might have to reset Apex, mate.
Oh, well.
You just do a quick
One
reset.
of these things. I do apologize, all the teams. I know everyone's wanting to get in and see all the fights. I do apologize. Please bear with us. Some tech difficulties. If it doesn't work this time, then we will use Ben's Discord stream and we will do all the action from that.
Well, you can see in chat, we do have Phage saying, that's okay, just don't let it happen again.
Thank you.
So I've let them know that you're resetting the game. We'll hopefully have you back in just a minute. Finny Boy says, please can you make it 50 minutes? I need to do something quick.
Let's get these 4 games done in 50 minutes, right? Come on, let's go.
Creamer says, Shot Goldz is having PC problems. Pain.
Look, Creamer, it's every time. I always share lobbies. I think it's something to do with you, Creamer. That's what I think it is. Oh, no, please. I'm looking to buy a new PC. But sadly, it costs a lot of money.
They do indeed.
So,
I mean, this PC was 500 quid off Facebook Marketplace. I should probably get a new one at some point.
Yeah, you probably should.
I probably should.
that is something. Yeah, yeah. No. Oh wait. Wait. I'm so lost. My
What is
Apex
going on right
client
now
is-
over there?
Only if you can see my Apex client. It's a mess. Let me try one last thing, people. I do apologize. I'll just try my hardest. I'm just a simple guy. Try my hardest. It doesn't seem to be working. I'm just gonna try typing the lobby code in. Oh, I'm here!
He's here.
I'm here! Who would have thought that I work in cybersecurity, right? Sure as hell not me. Tell
Oh
you
my
that
gosh,
right now.
honestly. Well, I think we're going to be looking to get straight back in with these games right now. I know that for
Yes.
sure I am. Skeeve says, "Can someone give a kiss?" Only if you win. Skeeve. All right, let's go.
Yeah, so sadly, for some reason, my keyboard is not allowing me to use the back key. So I think it's my keyboard issue.
That is a pain. That is a pain.
That is a pain. That is a pain. Buy a new keyboard. I don't even use this keyboard. That's the thing that's annoying me. It says starting. Long time.
We'll be in a second. But anyway, that was, I think, a really great first couple games. I think we're gonna have to see, say, 2-Minute Esports obviously have come out on top, and I'd like to see for them and their benefit going into the winners bracket that they continue this momentum going into the next few games and really sort of secure themselves that top spot and a much better placement in the terms of the POI draft.
Yeah, everyone's in. That's good sign. Last game on Stormpoint. Maybe 2-Minute Esports are just really good on Stormpoint, and maybe another team is really good on World's Edge. So this could be 2-Minute Esports' last time to shine, to get some points, and then who knows? Maybe a team like Maple or Senesi that aren't really at the top of the leaderboard might perform better on those World's Edge maps, and you know it could completely change the lobby leaderboard by the end. Remember, everyone, there's 19 teams playing today. 9 teams will be going home. 10 of you will be going through to winners match point. That's what it's called, just match point finals. Why am I calling it that? Match point finals next week. Exciting times.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. As we are going to be seeing, it looks like everybody has made it in to get once again, which is great to see. But we are going to be seeing the Red Cartel and Massars bringing out our boy, Mirage.
Mirage,
You
what
love
in
to see it.
tarnation. What in tarnation is this meta? Who knows? Who knows? I like it though. They're trying something new. I think that's really the only change that we've kind of got overall. Yeah,
They are indeed. And obviously we do have the Red Cartel who tried to push over to Pylon last time. It'll be interesting to see whether they do that again. Particularly as the ring is going to be pulling straight down towards them.
Maybe Mirage is the lucky pick. And we don't
Maybe
know
the
about
rush.
this.
Maybe the rush. But what I'm loving right now is we've had 3 very different pulls. We've obviously had that mill pull. We've had a bit of a cliffside pull. And now we're going to be going down towards Launchpad. And I think because we are seeing that, I think it will continue to pull down there. But I'm interested to see particularly how those teams play, if we're going to be having some teams maybe set up within the red rooms, and whether people actually try and rotate early to this zone, this POI.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams might not. Just because a lot of the teams that maybe aren't in that area are the teams that are doing pretty well already. So they might just like Mountain Cliff, for instance, or yeah, Lightning Rod. Sorry, you know that's 2-Minute Esports gang.
I say we move this way.
So they don't really need to do that. Same with Dogs of Hell. They're over on Frareg, and they're actually going to be pushing up again to Straw Hat Pirates. Surely Straw Hat Pirates are going to expect this W key into them. You'd like to hope, considering it's been quite a theme from Dogs of Hell. Looks like I don't think they've realised. God.
Oh my gosh. Straw Hat Pirates, the Octane has been caught out. Or the Watson even caught out.
Oh, okay. Yet, okay, they're new Octane padding out. But I think Dogs of Hell are going to take this fight just because they've had... Oh, Huxify getting some shots on but the Dog Drone going down. God,
Nice shot coming out
God's
from
going
Goldz.
down! Yeto!
And unfortunately for him, the Newcastle is the player that's pushed in aggressively, which means that he's not going to be able to push. Huxify is going to have to bubble red.
Yeah,
The
gonna get
question
the
is, the Straw Hat Pirates have got the Maggie
Paradox.
down as well.
Oh no, the Gibby's gonna be coming in. Getting the reset too. How have they what?
An interesting pull out there. Straw Hat Pirates.
Okay, getting the Watson ult down, getting some fences down. I'm gonna try to. Okay, this is not looking good for Yeto. Yeto getting a 99 pump though, then going down. It's a 2v3 now.
Octane stimming into a fight, as we love to see, just giving himself damage, giving the opposition less stuff to do. You've got to love an Octane stim.
This. I don't know about this fight now. I think Sorok Skull has to pad away. But Masheri is not looking good for them either. Gonna try and put a thermite grenade down and deter them. But Dogs of Hell are trying to get this kill onto the Watson. Is this another team? No, it's not. It's Sorok Skull trying to get some shots into them.
The PK shots are just not hitting for Sorok. That's three. Manages to hit.
No.
And the shots are going down. The frag grenade is thrown. The Straw Hat Pirates are taken out as your first team in the lobby once again, as we are going to be looking to see a massive pile-up happening right now for Maple and Co. over down towards Devastated Coast. They have got the Red Cartel coming up behind them. That is the Mirage pick coming out of
The
Launchpad.
Red Cartel. Yeah.
Matars on the Mirage. The Maggie drill is going to be really devastating potentially for this team. Mirage.
Oh,
And a
here comes
Gibby
the Gibby ult.
I think that's a brilliantly good defensive Gibby ult there by Maple inside. The Red Cartel, for now, are not being able to push, but we are now going to be able to see the Red Cartel with that Maggie drill, showing exactly why Maggie is such a good character. And down goes Ghost to the hands of Mesa's Arcstar.
There's no way. Mirage ult comes out. Oh no, okay, missing the shots. Oh, and the Maple going down. Another team, looks like it's going to be Warwick Warriors. The only team playing Constant Call, and Matar's going down. Mac one shot too. The Warwick, this is a great fight from Warwick. Really good third part. No, it's not. Wait, it's a Bonkey Bridge?
It's Boinky Bridge who have pushed in to them with the Gibby, the Caustic ult even. But unfortunately,
They're playing
for the
Caustic.
Thankfully for the duo now of the Red Cartel, they have got a Valkyrie and they're going to be able to go up into the sky. Thankfully for them, Boinky have not seen it until the very last second, and they are going to be able to get away and replicate the banner over towards their home of Launchpad. As we are going to quickly look at this map here and see that there are so many teams within this zone. I'm really interested to see where this now pulls, as the Red Cartel are getting an insta-res onto Mesos.
Yeah, again, Matar's back up. This is good. This is good. The Mirage is crucial to the game, you know. So I'm really happy they're getting the shots off. Oh, but Mark getting the track and oh, Mark, you need to stop that. Also, he's gonna be chucking a thermite up the top. There's no way. There's actually no way. Does Valjet reach this? Oh, it does. I didn't
It
even know
does
that.
indeed. I
Oh
know that very
my.
well. I've used this mount jet move quite a lot. And at the moment, there's a player healing behind.
Oh
Mac
no!
is dropped down.
Oh, a grenade!
What a throw there!
Ah!
And the Mirage kick is going crazy. Anger Freud are taken out. The Mirage ult absolutely was essential to that push, 100%. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
That was insane. The Mirage is actually viable. What? I'm lost for it. I just can't believe Mirage is working in a tournament. It's crazy to me.
It is working, and we are now going to be seeing Gen X Basilisk, who are currently on the hill. They've got a rotate ahead of them, but the issue for them is they've got FDR coming up behind them, so it's whether FDR are going to be able to get some shots onto them down the hill towards Pylon.
Oh, I see. That's true. FDR gonna be trying to get some shots now. Oh, I don't feel good for Gen X Basilisk here. I feel this could be bad. Oh, FDR, get the shots onto them. Put the Maggie drill out too. Surely the Maggie ults into them. Surely you all into them. They're gonna. Oh, missing the shots and the zip. Oh, Basilisk gonna bunker down back in that house over at kind of no name. And yeah,
Alberty Alpacas are actually, luckily for the Alpacas, they recognize that the team had just arrived and they have backed out of that grab cannon and are probably going to have to now make the way up via spiders instead. It's going to be a fight. Huxify and Zimmerframe. We can see Creamer. Creamer is creaming right now because those shots are looking great. They're looking great until they're not. The Gibby ult has been thrown down.
The Gibby ult could have thrown the game. Our best going down too.
Zimmerframe. Skeeve him. He wanted kisses. And he's going to leave them after that, boo-boo. Dogs of Hell taking down the Zimmerframe and are going to quickly back away whilst the third party is coming in. And a bold Pathfinder push is not the play. Scolder there. Taken out.
How are Dogs of Hell resetting every single time? How are they getting these resets off? Finny Boy gonna be running away. Same with Paddy. Paddy's gonna try and get away. Oh, Finny getting killed though. Paddy's gonna be a solo getting away. Gonna try and play for reset. The God's Paradox though can see him and he's on the hunt. Dogs of Hell are sniffing them out. However, looks behind them two Warwick Warriors, who I was talking about before with the Caustic, are now going to come down from Dogs of Hell. They're going to also take the fight. Some Dogs of Hell aren't getting a break in the last 2 minutes. Poor Dogs of Hell. But they're going to go away. They're actually going to stray over to the right and they are going to get a break. Maybe over to 2-minute Esports. How is Paddy surviving here?
I don't know if
Flojo
Paddy
on
is
his right.
because 2-minute Esports are right there. 2-minute, who I believe in the last game with the destroyers of the two solo rats. And I think that for Paddy, he's really just got to hope that the 2-minute Esports just don't know that it is his time to die.
You just take your hands off your keyboards at points like this, and you say, okay, I'm not moving.
As we're going to quickly look at the map here in the meantime, and we are going to be seeing it is actually going to be pulling down closer towards Devastated Coast and that one building that currently our boy, the spiciest of the chickens, is residing within.
Spicy chicken. Really, you know, it's a good call from KCL Koalas. Not too bad. I think ATC could be in a slightly better position on the bridge. They are in a fight with Bonky Bridge though at one point. I like where KCL Koalas are, but I feel like it's very intable, you know? A lot of teams are kind of in here, want to take a fight. Teams with Maggie particularly too.
ATC currently underneath the bridge, and we're going to be having Boinky Bridge, obviously the Caustic team, sitting on the height. ACC are looking to try and get some Skynades down, not really succeeding in that for now.
And they also have armor advantage. Bonky Bridge.
They do, and actually ATC, no way they look and try. If I'm ATC right now, there's no need for them to push in on this. They should just reside in here, just try and get some shots down. They obviously got a charge rifle in the hands of Siphon on the Gibraltar. They need to just even up these shields, because for now, they're currently sitting on 3 blues, which is not going to be look good when they get to the end game.
Ro getting 1 kill. On to Nessie. Pavel going down. Not looking too good for Nessie. 1 man now. The Maggie playing the edge, but one thing that Maggie doesn't have is a revac tower. So there's no way for the Maggies to get into zone. They just have to rat. Doesn't look the best for them right now. Hopefully no one finds them.
As we are going to be having a fight over at Launchpad right now. Dogs of Hell currently up against the other Caustic team.
Oh, Warwick Warriors, this isn't looking good for them, I'll tell you that. Battle Splash trying to get some kills.
The grandest of Willies is taken down, and Mac is taken out. The third party from Red Cartel, thankfully, has been okay for now, as Red Cartel are able to get the res here due to the benefit of an invisible Mirage. That definitely was the difference in that fight, 100%.
Yeah, the Mirage, it's just that's meta. I'm actually gonna call. I don't know. I don't have any friends that are good at the game, so I don't know who I'm gonna call. I actually don't have any friends in general. Hoxify getting some shots onto them now. The Dogs of Hell are in a great spot, and the Red Cartel are at the receiving end of their great spot. They're going to be gatekeeping them out. Don't get me wrong, this isn't in zone either, but if they can keep them out of zone, then that's an easy rotate for them. As I keep going on about this, if they just take out what's behind them, they have all that space free, Ben. You know, they have all this to work with. You've seen it if you watched regional finals yesterday. You know, teams like 100 Thieves actually using that to their advantage, using to get even like Atlas trying to get that area coverage.
I do have to know, Red Cartel right now is doing a Valcolt feed face.
Oh,
it's a bold play. They've got the recon. They know where teams are going to be located. Where are they going to land? There is almost nowhere, and I think that they're going to look to potentially go onto this rock, which it's okay. It's not great.
I don't know what's in zone. I don't think it's in zone, this bit.
It isn't. They're going to have to go down into that building at the bottom. Oh my gosh. Nades are being thrown out. They're surviving for now. And FDR in the meantime is being taken out by Matt.
Yeah, indeed. It's not looking great. 2-minute Esports getting some shots down too. Onto the Red Cartel. One person who's behind everything though is Paddy from Bloodwolves. The rat is still alive. This is actually pretty good for Paddy. No, you know, he has a lot of this. Look at this big rock he can play at here, and he can just rat. Because look, all the teams over here. Oh, this is going to be a crazy endgame, Ben. This is going to be a great endgame. Bonky Bridge also gets some shots off.
As we're actually seeing Genet's Basilisk, who just took down FDR. They're one of their most important players in this. The Newcastle has fallen, and they are going to be landing onto that respawn that has just come out. The Mozambique's going crazy from Rim, and down goes Paddy, and they're now going to potentially get some free kills. A quick shield swap here for Rim, as they're now going to be having the team landing on top of them. The Pathfinder, some beautiful shots, a stick, and a beautiful play there. And what's going to be so important right now is I think that they're going to get a free respawn beacon, are they not? They are indeed. They're going to get that free reset. Paddy was an absolute massive reset for his team. He dies for it, but instantly gets back in. It's 2-minute Esports right now. A respawning in a big fight in this building.
Oh, looks to see KCL Koala is going to be using an evac tower too, I think. Or is it a Valcall? I have no idea. It doesn't really matter. They're going to try and play on the top of this. This is a good place to play. Oh no, I don't know if I'll go in. He tries to melee.
The wrong button there from Phage, and I think Phage is going to die for it. The Valcall feed face absolutely throwing it for the 2-minute for the KCL Koalas, and the second place team. 2-minute Esports looking for back to back.
Oh, don't even.
And another team is nearby. We are actually seeing St. Nessie still as a solo, still in zone as well. We'll keep an eye on the rat cam.
The Red Cartel. All just getting some shots off onto the Blood Wolves. Dogs of Hell playing below. I don't know if I like where Blood Wolves, not Blood Wolves, I mean Dogs of Hell are. Wolves and dogs, you know, same thing, right? The Red Cartel frying with the ATC. You might die here. Law ATC finally taking a fight. I don't know if I agree with taking a fight now. Oh, Matar's gonna be sending in that clone. No, they shoot it. No, don't shoot the clone.
And Matars is going to go down. Max, the final player remaining here for the Red Cartel. It was almost
one.
Come on, Mac. Do it for the Valkyrie mains. Do it for us.
Gets away. He's gonna play a rat. Dogs of Hell though are gonna be in contention of him on the left. So yeah, I think they're gonna swing this and take the fight. Get him a 65 pump, a 39 pump, a 52 pump. Don't you dare! Oh, he's oh, no.
Oh my gosh! Down go the Red Cartel.
No, that was a good play. I like the passion.
The passion was real right there, as we are now down to a final 5 squad. And we're seeing ACC as a duo right now. They are right next to the solo of St. Nessie. St. Nessie have got potentially a little angle on this. And ACC, we're having a rat cam and a little duo rat cam, as they're going to be getting shot from the height, ACC, right now, from the one and only team that is above them, the 2 Minute Esports.
Ooh.
2 Minute Esports Raymond with an R99, and that is a great gun for a controller player.
Oh, Dogs of Hell. Yeah,
oh my god, this is not going to be...
ATC.
I'm sorry, this is a 2 Minute Esport win again. This is another win for the 2 Minute Esports, in my opinion. They've got the best position in zone here on the height. They've just got a solo and a duo. All they've got to do is fight up against the Blood Wolves right now. Can the Blood Wolves ruin the party, the 2 Minute Esport party?
Is that? I don't know why my HUD's not showing, by the way, on the stream, and I do apologize. However, this is 2 Minute Esports.
Press delete on your number pad.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, that's all good.
It's just Apex Spectator being Apex Spectator. Oh, they're taking a fight.
And the Dogs of Hell are down. The Blood Wolves. I think the Blood Wolves might have been able to hold off this push.
Oh no,
but
it's
Paddy,
not looking good for them.
And the
second
punch
place is not too bad, but also going down the Newcastle. Oh, okay. Skulls are now playing behind on another shield. I think he's just played his life. No matter how long he plays for, 2 Minute Esports is gonna hunt him down.
They are indeed, and you have to say 2 Minute Esports have played Storm Point to absolute perfection right now. They're about to claim out. They've got two solos left. Down goes one. We're down to one final player. What can the Ranger do? The Maggie Ball comes out. But a Maggie Ball to take his place. The 2 Minute Esports. It is their time. It is 2 minute o'clock. 3 wins from 3 for the 2 Minute team. And I know that Selva, 100% in chat, is going to be very happy for his boys. Flojo, Nero, and Raymond right now are absolutely slaying.
I have no idea what kind of 2 Minute Esports this has been for the last 2 weeks, I'll tell you that. They've been playing obviously for, I think, 4 or 5 weeks now. The start, when they joined, they didn't really have that heat behind them, Ben. They didn't really have not the game sense, but they didn't really have the games that were, consistent. They've just went 3 for 3, match after match after match, getting 10 plus kills also every game. It's been phenomenal to watch. Same as last week. They've been really on form. I think this whole switch from hard zone to playing edge is really worked in their favor, and now they're just beaming lobbies. There's no point in people just staying alive, because 2 Minute Esports are coming to hunt you down. Same with Dogs of Hell, another team that have been getting kills after kills after kills every game. It's just insane.
absolutely insane. Sintesi are going to be very happy. That was the solo rat that was there from around about 12 squads remaining. Massive shout out to Sintesi for clutching that second place as a solo. Unfortunately for them, they were up against two Red Shield 2-minute esporters, and that is just not going to go your way. But some great performances there. Red Cartel with 10 kills as well is going to be really important for them, as we are going to have a look at the overall standings right now. And we are going to be seeing, obviously, 2-minute esports. Realistically, in my opinion, they have clutched up the dub for losers too. Unless KCL Koalas come out with 3 absolutely dominant performances, or the Dogs of Hell currently sat on 35, or the Red Cartel sat on 32, with 3 donut games for the 2-minute esports. I think 2 minutes are going to clutch up the win, but I think where it's going to get interesting here is obviously this is losers too. This is us wanting to see who makes it into the finals. And that 10th spot right now is close. There is literally even points right now between Angerfreud and ATC. The only reason that Angerfreud are above them is because they've got 1 second place in that first game. They've got a second place with 2 kills, and then they got 2 donuts. And the only reason that they're currently in 10th and into the finals is because of that second place. So it's going to be interesting now as we look down this, looking at who is going to make it into winners bracket. Is there anybody that you think right now has got a chance to turn up as we move over onto World's Edge?
I think right now, I don't know. The lobbies have been, or not the lobby today anyway, has been so consistent. Well, for some teams in particular, I think some other teams haven't really had their time to their pop off moment, if you would. If I had to pick one team that I would like to see have that kind of moment, I understand that Nessie did come second there, but I think it would be nice to see all of them winning with some kills, getting some points onto the board to make it into that winners. The team that I know are really, really passionate about Apex and the esports scene for Apex. So it would be quite refreshing to see them qual for winners, especially some other teams. Zimmerframe, I would really like to see too. Is there anyone who you think is kind of an underdog over the next 3 games on World's Edge that you think is gonna show?
I mean,
up?
Zimmerframe, I think you mentioned them there. I mentioned them in the first game. They did really well to survive for as long as they did in a really rubbish position. They kind of threw a potential second place in the second game, and obviously a tough game in that third one there. I'd like to see them try and stand up a little bit more, but I'd actually like to try and see. Obviously, the Graffiti Gorillas have played as a duo up until now. There is a chance that their third comes back for these World's Edge games. I really, really hope that that does happen, so that we can see the Graffiti Gorillas try and turn it up into this second half.
Yeah. World's Edge. I'm just gonna quickly make sure all the POIs are correct for all the teams because overstat sometimes is
Good
overstat.
idea.
So I'm just gonna quickly make sure I have created the lobbies and the lobby's been done. I'm just gonna go through a few teams quickly, and if you wanna say some stuff off the cuff, if you would, feel free.
Amazing. Well, what we're going to quickly do here is we're just going to have a little look at the player standings currently. We are going to look here at the kill leader. Currently, unsurprisingly, we are seeing Flojo and Raymond and Huxify. Huxify from Dogs of Hell. Yeah, they have been having an absolute killer day, and he has actually managed to climb into third place. Just going above Nero there in the 4th place. We are seeing, of course, the 2-minute esports coming out in the top 4 of kill leaders. Damage leaders, even though Spicy Chicken had that incredible game, we are having Flojo on top, but only just by 300 damage, it looks like right there. 5,800 to the hands of Flojo, 5,500 to Spicy Chicken, with Nero coming in at 3rd place with 4,700. It's some interesting stuff. We can see some graph on the damage front here. It's pretty heavy, as you can imagine, from those teams, and there is a little bit of a fall off going down into those lesser teams, and that's where I really want to see some of these lower teams come and perform. We know that they've got the ability to do it. We just want to see on a map like World's Edge, which we know that these teams are comfortable with, to see them start to progress. Because at the moment, we're seeing Gen X Basilisk in 7th place with 15 points. At the moment, Maple is only on 2, and they're on it. Well, Straw Pirates are on 0 points. They've had a donut every single game after getting contested basically off the rip. But they're only 15 points. That is one good game. That's a win and 3 kills away from 7th place. So nobody is out of this tournament right now, and I'd love to see some of these lower teams really put it in going into the second half. On the flip side, 2-Minute Esports, I would love to see them come away with 6 wins from 6. That is a dominant performance, and I think that they have got the ability in this lobby to do that.
If 2-Minute Esports come out with 6 for 6, all that I'm going to say is every team next weekend winners better watch out. You better be drinking their gamer juice before the finals, because oh my, 6 for 6. I don't think that's a thing I've seen in my life. It would be, I would be insane. That would be insane to see that. Yeah, 6 for 6 is just a figment of our imagination, I think. Possibly, though, I think. Wait 1 second. I'm just gonna check my notes. I do believe they're landing in mod, so I think it's gonna be a bit tougher for them, because over on that right side on World's Edge, a lot of teams are landing there. To be honest, 19 POIs, most places are gonna have somewhere or someone on them. So yeah, I think we're gonna be starting any second now. I'm gonna put R in chat, and we're gonna see if everyone's ready. If we get some R's from most teams, we're gonna start lobby. Game number 4.
One thing that I do want to note here right now, obviously the team that is landing at probably the best POI on the map is West Skyhook. The team landing there is the Graffiti Gorillas, a team that is currently in 14th place, only with 7 points and 2 kills. They landed at Down Beast, and they had a tough time with it. And for them to be able to actually come into this second map, have a really great POI with the Alberty Alpacas FDR around them, I think that they've got a good chance to potentially turn it on a little bit. Likewise, the Straw Pirates, obviously currently sitting bottom of the leaderboard. They're going to have Epicenter and pretty much all of Survey as well. So I think for them, they're going to be pretty happy, and hopefully, I'd love to see them try and switch it on in the second half, with get some Octane plays going.
Octane, what a character. We've already talked about that, but what a character. Oh god, the caustic. Interesting to see the caustic coming out from Bonky Bridge in that last game. I think it actually helped them though, kind of take that height from ATC. They can't really take the zip or anything, because if they did, they were just gonna die. We're not really seeing any changes here. It looks like the Octane's coming out though for Matars this time instead of the Mirage. Alter from Kevin Watson Thyrops. What is the Red Cartel cooking up? Seer, what?
What is that?
Okay.
Did you just say?
See, I have no idea what this meta we've just witnessed is. I think we have to spectate the Red Cartel. This is a meta I have never imagined of. Alter, Octane, and
Seer.
and Seer, yeah, over in Lava Fisher.
I mean, the Red Cartel, we know that they love Lava Fisher. I think they're going to be very happy with this right now. And I think that for them, they're having a bit of fun right now. They know for them, they've had a great performance, and realistically, you'd say that the Red Cartel are looking pretty good in the leaderboard to make it through to the finals. So for them, they now can just have a bit of fun. They can try and maybe push a few teams. But the team that you mentioned was always picking Octane. Oh, they have. Oh, it's Straw Pirates have had a DC, it looks like.
Oh, have it? Oh, looks like,
yeah.
one DC.
They've had one DC, but the Graffiti Gorillas have now got a full trio. So that is great for the Graffiti Gorillas. Obviously, we mentioned them earlier. are landing up at up at Trials and at Skyhook West, so pretty happy with them, as we are going to be having a map that's got an interesting pull, to say the least.
Whoa, this is gonna throw a lot of teams off. I would tell you, I think this is a tree finish, or somewhere like tree or harvester if I've seen it. But that's gonna throw a lot of teams off, I think, Ben, and I'm not too sure about that. Something that is really interesting about the pick with the Red Cartel is they have no scans. So I think they are just going to be W keying into teams, trying to take the fights, trying to secure the teams that are near them, not to stray away from them, so they can, as you say, secure their position. Drails from FDR running into one of the members of Graffiti Gorillas just to get that evil harvester and run away. No fight gonna happen over there. Looks like everyone's not really gonna be fighting.
You say that, but the 2-minute esports are probably going to be this team that do engage first. It is ATC who are near them. 2-minute esports are going to be probably looking to try and push on and stop ATC from making the finals bracket.
Yeah, ATC have been in quite a tough position since the start of the tournament, with their schedules not aligning and stuff. But it's great to see them that they've even got this far, 2 losers 2. It would be great to see them also get into finals, but Typhoon gonna be going down to Raymond with the Rampage.
A charged Rampage is deadly off drop, particularly against
Flojo is deadly
Goldz.
too. Flojo trying to get the shots out. The catwall coming down. It looks like Nero trying to take the fight. 27 pump. Oh, wait.
A great swing right now with the Eva Ray. And ATC are somehow managing to pull this one back. Trying to get the finish.
ATC need to get...
Oh my gosh, so close to getting the finish off. ACC.
Oscars.
1. Can he get the second is the question.
Yeah, he's going to be going for it again.
ACC, Oscar. Oh, so close as the Blood Wolves are taken out in the meantime by Pluto. A full 3 kills there for Pluto on the Blood Wolves. And we're also having a massive Red Cartel fight right now at Landslide. Octane jump pad is coming out. The Void Nexus is available.
And
the Red
also the exhibitors too. They're not going to exhibit, they are going to see your queue. Nothing's going to come down. The Gibby all's coming down. Who is this team they're fighting up against? Zimmerframe. Creamer has to cream. He has to go insane here. Exhibit going down. They know they're Creamer, definitely not creaming and dying. Zimmerframe trying to take the fight, but the Red Cartel just looking too aggressive with this comp. The Wingman PK combo too. That's a classic. That's a throwback to season 1. Oh my, lovely to see. Lovely to see.
As up in the north, FDR and the Alberti Alpacas are fairly near each other. Alberti Alpacas currently residing up towards the Grandma's house area. FDR are going to be moving back down towards Survey Camp. And we are going to be having 5 or 6 squads up now in this north area, having to make their way into zone. As we are going to be seeing Anger Freud next to Outlaws in the middle of zone.
Oh no. I don't know.
2 teams that need a good game.
Oh, this is great. This is great for Risky Biscuit. Oh, he's just nading in there. He's needed it.
Oh my god! Risky Biscuit!
No, oh, Schlatus Crusader going down. Schlatus trying to get it. Hoopla Hayes also gonna go down. This is great for them. Outlaws getting the kills onto Angerfight. That's what Outlaws needed. They needed a game like this. Risky Biscuit, great grenade spam.
Absolutely beautiful there from Risky Biscuits. It's another fight is going down. It's Sint Nessie versus the Warwick Warriors. 2 teams that need a good game or 2 in order to push them up the standing. Once you're Ground Willie with some shots on the Maggie. But for now, Warwick Warriors are going to look to try and take a building within this next zone. They know that this is pulling here. They've got the scan via the caustic, and I think that they are going to look to try and take a building here with the caustic ult, with the caustic tactical.
Yeah, the caustic tacticals coming in to play. Battle Splash 4. He's going to be looking over at Outlaws, as you say. I'm not too sure.
There isn't anybody here right now. So, Risky Biscuits team, obviously the Outlaws are going to be taking that building right in the middle of zone. And it's not a great position for them because of the Maggie drill that does come out of Montauk Grand Willie's team. As down in the south, we're going to be having 2-minute Esports up against KCL Koalas, two teams that have pretty much secured themselves into the finals bracket. But KCL Koalas are going to be wanting to get some revenge against 2-minute Esports.
2-minute Esports are a big threat in this lobby. I think KCL Koalas recognize that, and they know that if they don't go out, a lot of teams who might be lower down might not be able to qualify because of them just running it down pretty much right now. They are, as I say, wreaking havoc in the lobby, and they don't even have a havoc. 2-minute Esports getting the rotate out, and KCL Koalas have no idea. They're looking for them. They're trying to find them. But Flojo and everyone's away. They're just trying to get away. Dogs of Hell still all the way in Climatizer, by the way. Playing very, very slow here.
The thing that is not slow right now is the Red Cartel. As the fight is going down over at Thermal Station. The Red Cartel taking down Craig. And I want to see if there's an Ash play that comes out. Not an Ash, sorry, even an Ultra play. Oh, Ultra attack not quite playing off.
Lucas Juvie.
Oh my gosh, the movement from the Octane right now is just schmoothing on the Graffiti Gorillas, who do go down. The Red Cartel adding to their kill total and securing themselves into winners and the finals.
6 kills right now so far. 12. This looks like it's going to be a good game for the Red Cartel. I don't know this meta is. I think it's just run at people and shoot. But it seems to work for them, so fair play to them. Fair play to them. Over on the right side, look at how many teams there are, man. Oh
there
my.
are so many teams over on the right-hand side. The Warwick Warriors currently, obviously they moved over to this zone. It is not going to be in the next zone for them, as we are going to see it keep pulling up towards the fragment area.
Oh no, that's so Warwick Warriors and Outlaws are both gonna have to change. Outlaws have an easier rotate, but they have that Straw Hat Pirates is gonna be looking down onto them, which is pretty unlucky for them.
They are indeed,
so,
but currently though, the only teams that are currently residing within Capital City is Maple and is the Dogs of Hell. Two teams that are potentially going to have to fight, but not having to quite do it for now. So for them, they're going to be very happy once they see this next ring pulled right towards them.
I think everyone is going to be not happy besides them.
They really are.
Doing a good rotate though, over through, I'm not too sure, No Name near. It's just not a bad rotate for them. They can also get a scan in No Name. And also, Sorok Skull is over at where this mythic bin is going to be spawning in. So it looks like Straw Hat Pirates are going to get this. As a duel, that's a really good advantage for them.
100%. FDR, in the meantime, are going to be fighting up against the Content Squad. The Alter, the Seer, and the Octane of the Red Cartel and the FDR team are currently going to be residing within Harvester. And FDR are going to be looking to try and get some shots down onto this Content Squad, who are going to be making their way into zone to try and make their way with a little bit of a difficult rotate. And if I'm being honest, FDR are definitely in the better position right now in terms of their rotate. They're going to have pretty much a free rotate, and I think that Gen X Basilisk are going to be very happy with the position that they've ended up taking right now.
Yep, Matt going down too now. Matar's going down. So this is not looking good for them. I think Mac actually, he just gets the syringe off and now he can get the med off. But if FTR in this kind of you know, they played this pretty well, even though they're not in zone. Killing the red cartel is a very big thing that they need to do right now. Senesi also gonna be in Harvester now too. Maybe they hear the shots from the red cartel. PCL Koala's too near there, gonna be trying to get some shots onto it looks like Bonky Bridge, just to try to clear the path for the rotate.
I have to say that if I was Nessie right now, who were trying to maybe have a little look at Harvester, I would get on that Valcolt that Tween has got, and I would feed face my way onto the other side of that mountain, because right now Harvester is not the place that I would like to be, and that is exactly what Nessie are going to be doing. They'll be making their way into zone. Gen X Basilisk are looking at this, but not really doing any shots, because they're far more interested in that team that is located within Harvester. As there is a team actually now behind, and that is the Strawbought Pirates, are looking at Gen X Basilisk.
And they have the bow check too from that bin. Yato using the bow check. They also have Gold R301. They both have Mastiff. There's a really strong loadout for them. Mastiff right now, probably the best gun in the game, let's be honest. It's just too good. Oh, he's getting some shots onto Bonky Bridge with the bow check.
The bow check is looking good right now. And they are going to make their way now down into Capital City, and Nessie, who did that massive Valcolt feed face and landed into pretty much the direct center of zone, but has gone down to Tween, has gone down to the hands of Axum's longbow that is coming from Fragment.
No. Tween needs to get the kills. Hemlock single fire. I've not seen that being used for a long time, I'll tell you that. Oh no, Risky Biscuit. I don't know if I agree with what you're doing. That's okay. He's getting out. He's getting out.
Oh my god, the Octane pad! Nessie, it's just been thrown down by accident, but an R9 now to the hands of Nessie, and they're going to be pretty happy with that one as long as they don't go down right now. And another accidental jump pad! The Warwick Warriors in the meantime have been taken out by Matt. And Nessie have survived for now in the center of this zone. And this is an absolutely chaotic situation, which initially was bound down by Harvester, has actually moved all the way into Fragment. 2 Minute Esports, the devastation team of this lobby, are going to be residing within Fragment. This game number 4 right now is shaping up to have a really interesting ending.
This is crazy. The teams, the Red Cartel are back, by the way. And they're playing far zone. A team I wouldn't want to be right now is Abertail Packers. They're near them. You know, they're near them. They're going to be nading them now. Just to kind of show their presence. Oh no, wait, it's Abertail Packers. They're nading Outlaws. I do apologize. That's my miscoms.
I do just have to quickly say, 2 Minute Esports Flojo just opened a bin with 6 Phoenix kits in. Sorry, completely out of the fact. 6 Phoenix kits in 1 bin, absolutely insane. As 2 Minute Esports are going to be looking for a fight within Fragment right now. It is against Maple.
They're taking a fight.
The 2 times.
Onto them.
And Maple right now, the shots with the PK coming out from Axum.
Oh no, Nero. Getting the shots from Raymond now also going to be going away. Maple trying to get the reset. Ronchan needs to get us off. They're getting away. They're getting away. Somehow. They're going to... Oh, maybe not.
Great Gibby bubble. And Axum, the final player, Maple taken out. As Abertail Packers are also taken out by the look of things from the Red Cartel.
Straw Pirates are behind them. Wonder if they can try to get some shots off. They are! They get down! Nero is down with 6 squads left. This could be the end of the reign of 2 Minute Esports. Oh no, they get the reset already. That's fast. Risky Biscuit also going to be taking a fight onto Senesi. Senesi going down. This is great for Outlaws. Outlaws are playing this so well. They've gotten so many kills this game too. This could qualify them into the winners.
Outlaws, an absolutely beautiful game so far by them. And we are going to be having Gen X Basilisk, another team that needed a good game, currently sitting in the furthest point from zone. Over from the Harvester side, this was that team that were playing on the choke from Harvester. Ended up having teams Valcolting and evac towering over the top of them. And they have now got the furthest amount of zone to pull into. As the Dogs of Hell are currently located next to the Outlaws that are going to be looking for a little bit of a swing. Goldz, the lifeline with an L-Star right now. Reload that L-Star, my friend.
No.
But Gen X Basilisk are loving this.
Though are also here. Oh no.
Raymond has gone down to the hands of the Knuckle Cluster from Risky Biscuits. And Goldz gets eliminated. Gibby respawning. I don't know why Newcastle didn't res. Fragminator going out. The Dogs of Hell are looking in an absolute world of hell. Paradox.
Oh, and the 2-minute esports are playing this. Oh, they get not two shield cracks and then they go down. Oh no, 2-minute esports on top again. My HUD is also not working, it looks again. Why does it do this? I have no idea. Gen X Basilisk though.
We are now going to be having a 3v3v rat. Paradox the rat is just going to be located himself pretty much right where Lance is looking. Lance right now. Can they find this solo rat? I don't know. Dogs of Hell.
Oh, he's looting.
And the
How
2-minute
do you
esports
get
have got an R99. I would love to see Raymond right now pop off with this R99. He doesn't need the R9 because he's got a flatline that's doing as much as work.
Dogs of Hell, look at that. That's just insane. Set in the corner.
Not the
You love to
greatest
see it.
Newcastle ult there from 2-minute esports, but Raymond right now is popping off with the R99. 2-minute esports are looking for a back to back to back to back.
Oh, don't do it, please don't do it, please. No! 2-minute esports are doing it to back to back to back to back. This is
Gen X Basilisk
This
go
is
down, it's
real.
just the solo rat. And down they go.
Oh.
2-minute esports. What the hell is going on?
Penguini once accidentally put the butter on the
Is the
bread
match
before
finishing?
toasting it and put that
The
into
match
the
is
toaster.
over.
Go.
It then had to
My-
apologize.
There we go.
God,
I'm sorry,
that was
dear toaster,
actually
for
insane
putting
right
butter
there.
with the bread into you.
That
It was a mistake. I won't do it again.
Crazy. The
Please
fact that
forgive
they
me.
went back to back to back to back. Who are them? Who are 2-minute esports today? I have 2 minutes to finish every game. It's insane. I do want to quickly apologize for my HUD not showing at the end of the matches. I don't know why it's happening. It's just my PC, I guess, today. Yeah, insane from 2-minute esports. However, I'm going to tell you this. However, even though 2-minute esports have had their back to back to back with their 10 plus kills again, I think the team that performed really well was Outlaws. Outlaws needed a high-end game with some kills, and that's exactly what they got, Ben. That, I think, is going to change the scoreboard up quite a lot.
I mean, Outlaws going into this game are currently sitting in 16th place. Risky Biscuit with their solo kill that they have got. They only had 4 points. After this game, with a 4th place finish and 8 kills, they're going to be pushing their way up alongside the likes of Gen X Basilisk and, of course, Dogs of Hell continuing this streak of getting lots of kills and getting good placement. And they're going to be probably looking to push themselves into 2nd place, taking over the KCL Koalas. I do have to note as well, the content squad of Red Cartel, 7th place, 8 kills with the Seer Octane Altar. My gosh, that is an interesting composition.
Yeah, you just look at every other team and they have 3 or 4 legends by their names, apart from Sitnesi. And you see the Red Cartel, they're with 7 legends that they've played in the last 4 games. They're trying every different meta they can to see what suits their playstyle, and you have to respect it. It's working for them, obviously. They're 4th overall. I think that the distance between 4th and 5th is getting a wee bit more separated now, and it's going to be a much larger fight for the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th place for the winners bracket than what we think going from 5 to 18.
100%. Yeah, I mean, 2-minute esports with a 78 points through 4 games. These boys are absolutely loving life right now. And you have to say that it's been beautiful to watch some of this Apex that they play because they're not just aping everybody. They're playing really sensibly. You saw earlier 2-minute esports could have had a massive fight against KCL Koalas on the edge of zone down towards stack. Instead, they go, you know what? we've got an armor disadvantage. We're going to back off. We're going to go through Geyser. We're going to make our way through No Name and make our way in through the small side of zone, which was over towards Capital City, and pushed up that hill to take that win. It's been beautiful to watch so far from 2 Minute Esports, and I really am excited to see how they can do in our finals bracket. But the more interesting side of things has to be Alberti Alpacas, 19 points in 8th place. Outlaws, massive game for them. As we mentioned, they're only on 4 points. They're now up to 9th position from 16th, up to 17 points. St. Nessie, 16 points in 10th place, and that is our cutoff, as Angra Freud are just beneath them on 12 points. 2 games remaining. My gosh, it's going to be interesting going into this. I'm excited here, Gold.
It is. It's going to be very chaotic, I think, especially if we have that red cartel team running the same comp as they did before. They're going to be W keying into every single team, and hopefully it's not a team that actually needs the points. Anger Freunde look like they're just on 1 man now. Hopefully that's gonna change. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna ask if they're ready. Anger Freunde, yes, if they're ready or not ready.
Oh, it
Yes, don't know. Team.
is your PC dying, mate? Gold,
No. Oh. Have
I died?
Oh.
Is my camera?
Oh, you're back.
I'm back. Okay, cool. For a minute there, I thought my camera's gone. Didn't know it was me or you.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Oh, I thought that was it. We've had ours. We're going to start the lobby. Game 5. Obviously, 2 Minute Esports don't need to win again. Surely, right? They don't need to go back to back to back to back to back. Surely not. They're 98 points. Give the other teams a chance. Come on. Give all the other teams a chance. I don't think it's going to happen, though. However, I'd love to see it happen. I'd love to see
Hello, motherfucker.
another team getting the win and showing up.
As we are now going to be looking here to see what happens with these legend selections, if there are going to be any fun picks that come out of this. We are seeing the Red Cartel. It looks like they might be doing a little bit of a roulette wheel here because they've gone for Horizon. Matters obviously was on a Mirage earlier, is now going to be on Ballistic. And giving
Ballistic.
Watson thigh rubs is going to be on a Bloodhound, an aggressive comp. My lord.
Ballistic. I don't think I've seen Ballistic be played since he came out.
I don't think so
What
either.
is this comp?
My gosh. All right, so this map here, it's going to be a little bit more of a central pull once again. We had a very similar pull last time out, and it pulled back up towards Fragment, which is really interesting to see. So I would quite like this to pull down south myself, potentially down towards Siphon Tree area, just something different, rather than having that same pull up towards Fragment.
You're sorry. Someone was messaging me about some potential issues, so that's why I was quiet. However, everything's okay, nothing's wrong, everything's good. So, I do apologize.
No worries, in the slices, my friend. So, as we can see from the ring information, it is going to be a very similar ring to actually what we had last time. It's whether this next ring does have that wacky pull back up towards the Fragment way, and that's what's going to be interesting to see.
Tree. It's gonna be tree. But is it gonna be tree? Let's be honest, Ben. Whenever you see a tree zone, is it really tree?
I mean, I think it is. I think it's going to keep pulling down. The Outlaws, we obviously mentioned them last game. They had a really great game for it. And I'd like to see them continue with that streak. They're up into 9th place now. And from 16th up to 9th, can they now push themselves up to like 5th place? Up to 4th place, potentially, with a ring that's going to be pulling directly on top of them.
Yeah. As for, I think it's actually not going to be tree, and I think it's going to be above tree bridge in Harvester. I had that zone last night playing ranked, and I have a funny feeling it's going to be that one too. It's not the best for the comp Outlaws is actually running. but I think it could go in their favor if they take one of these little carts and on the bridge, and you know, they place down that Newcastle energized fence, and then from that they put down the Watson ult. There's gonna block all incoming artillery. No one's gonna be able to really in. Yeah, I think it's pretty good for them overall. No team is really taking a fight right now. Oh wait, I'm talking too early.
I mean, 2 Minute Esports are doing exactly the same push up onto ATC, and I have to feel bad. ATC currently, really, the wrath of 2 Minute Esports coming over from Maud with strong weapons. And ATC have lost their self. They've lost everybody. They are down for the count, and Siphon is eliminated. Meanwhile,
that's how it looks.
Spicy Chicken is going to be doing some shots here. The KCL Koalas, rather than moving down towards Stacked, instead going to be pushing up onto the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves who are going to be looking for a good game.
Yeah, Blood Wolves need to have a good game. This is something that is important, obviously, for them to have. I do know the Blood Wolves personally, I can't lie. Apart from Finny Boy, but it'd be nice to see the people I know do well. However, it's not looking that way for them today. Maybe they're having a bit of an off day. Maybe they're tired. Who knows? Who knows? KCL Koalas are going to be taking their fight onto them though. Scalder trying to get some shots, going to try and zip away. The zip breaks though. This isn't looking good for Scalder. Scalder's going to have to run for his life. Again, shot behind them. Finny get the kill.
Finny with the devotion right there. Swings around that corner, finishing him off with the Mastiff. And Finny is going to try get the finish. But Paddy needs some help. Paddy needs help bad.
Spicy Chicken, too spicy. I don't know if you know K-pop, Ben, but there's a girl group called Aspa, and they say, "Oh, I'm too spicy for you." A Spicy Chicken, too spicy for everyone. And Blood Wolves, it looks to be right now, taking him out. Blood Wolves going down on 12, no, on 16th. No points, sadly, for the Blood Wolves. Another team now coming out. 2 Minute Esports taking the fight.
2 Minute Esports are not letting Koalas have a good day right now.
Oh no, the Gibby trying to get away, but Raymond is going to be hunting him down. This is looking good though for the Gibby. Spicy Chicken.
Oh, a little wall bounce there from the Gibby.
Oh, 99 pump! Oh, I thought it was a knock.
And Pluto is going to be able to get out of there. Obviously, we are going to be having KCL Koala, Pluto with the Valkyrie, which means that he is going to be able to Val Goldz away, go get some balance, and hopefully for the Koalas make their way back into this game. As
yeah,
there is going to be a bit of a fight up. The Red Cartel, our content team, are going to be in a fight right now up against FDR. Freezy taking a huge amount of damage for FDR. And the Red Cartel right now playing random legend, roulette, and having a wonderful time of it.
Oh no, but Watson could be going down. Well, Watson's going to go down to the Gibby out. Goes down. Matar's now also looking like he's about to go down. FDR. This is a good fight for them. If I was FDR right now, I'd be doing exactly what Drails is telling his teammates to do. WK, get into them, take the fight to them, show them what happens if you mean too much. Oh, Matar's going down with the ballistic. Oh.
And the issue right now is the Graffiti Gorillas have come and cleaned up on the third party right now. And the Graffiti Gorillas have got the third party kill, and now they're going to back away because there's another team shooting them from behind.
This is insane. Graffiti Gorillas taking the one extra KP from FTR. Oh, and then they're gonna disengage. Come on, fight them, fight them. Do it. Do it.
And it does look like a disengage is happening as Monsieur Grand Willie in the meantime and the Warwick Warriors is fighting. Some shots are going down. The Outlaws, our team that had such a good game last time out, is eliminated.
And 2 Minute Esports looks like to be onto them. I'm gonna just have a look at where the zone's gonna be going. The zone is actually pulling more left over where Zimmerframe are. This is a great call from Zimmerframe.
2-minute esports on the other side of things are just going to be vibing, and they are probably just going to make their way back around, knowing how Team Minute have been playing today. And the Harvester fight between the KCL Koalas and the Alberti Alpacas is potentially going to be popping off right now.
Alberti Alpacas, oh, it looks like they're trying to disengage too. I think teams, Ben, are starting to realize this is game 5. This is make or break the next 2 games. If they play well, they qual. If they don't play well, that's all their work for the last 7 weeks. Through the roof. Bob getting... he's might die. Everyone's cried. They need to get away from KCL Quaz. They're not going to take the fight. I'm surprised they don't take the zip. No, they're not going to take it. They're just going to let Alberti Alpacas run away and just... survive, I guess. Survive. On top, though, Graffiti Gorillas now going to be playing against Dogs of Hell. One of Dogs of Hell are down, so it's a 2v3. Surely Graffiti Gorillas here take the fight. This is a good fight for them. I would take this. They need the KP here.
Dogs of Hell are doing their best to try and disengage from this right now, but the great shots now coming out, just doing enough to tickle Goldz on the lifeline. But they have spotted a team in front of them, so are they going to be able to potentially get these other 2 teams to fight? That is the question. It's the Straw Rock Pirates, a team which were playing as a duo for some of this tournament. They're back in as a trio, and they are on a crypto for now. But Sorek Skull is off Octane.
Oh no! How did they see the drone? Oh no! How do you see the pad? I always struggled to see that.
Sorek Skull is off Octane, and unfortunately for the Straw Rock Pirates, it hasn't yet played into any benefit for them. And unfortunately, they're not going to have a support legend, which means that even if they do craft banners, they're going to be relying on finding a respawn beacon, which is a bit of a pain. And they've lost their crypto. Obviously, that legend who is able to get the banners, retrieve them from a distance. So unfortunately for the Straw Rock Pirates, they are down to a duo. As we're going to look at the map here,
Yeah, something that's happening. The Rocky Bridge is going up against the Warwick Warriors.
Point Bridge
Oh,
on the height here. The ult has come down.
Rose one shot. Oh, he gets that off. He gets it off. Disengage. Nothing's really going to happen. 2-minute esports is also just playing away. 2-minute esports are playing up here. They think zone's going to go here. This is a common zone finish. But little does anyone know, besides really 2 or 3 teams, Zimmerframe are in perfect position for this zone. Matt's also with OBK. I do apologise. I can't remember your Alberti Alpacas. That's who it is. Also in a really good position for this too. Most teams think it's going to be going tree. They're going to have to rotate in. It's going to be hard for them, I think.
Yasuo, who has just been respawned by the Straw Rock Pirates. Straw Rock Pirates are eliminated by the Graffiti Gorillas deep in zone. And we are going to be seeing Dan Juve and co looking pretty happy after a really rough start for the Graffiti Gorillas. And I think that they're going to be happy to get some points on the board. As we are going to be looking here, and it's going to be a gross pull. It's moving away from tree, it's going up towards Harvester and the bridge. And the team which are going to be happy about this is Zimmerframe, who have just picked up an R99, a gold Mastiff, a gold Alternator, and some just beautiful loot right now. They're going to be very happy. A gold L-Star even is the 3rd option. My lord, Zimmerframe are happy with that one.
The only team in zone, by the way. The only team in zone. Every other team doesn't look like it's going to be going over there. Dogs of Hell going to be going against KCL Koalas, though. KCL Koalas going to be just gatekeeping, watching them. This is 2 big teams taking a fight here. No matter what happens, is it going to make much of a difference to the scoreboard? Don't get me wrong, it might flip a little bit. However, oh, but Dogs of Hell now getting the shots back onto them. They're actually going to run away. I think they might disengage here. Yeah, they're going to disengage, go in zone, run away. I respect that. KCL Koalas though are out to kill them. They're running after them. Ben, tell them no.
Thankfully, the KCO Koalas don't just engage and go deep into the zone. And the Graffiti Gorillas, as I think I just saw on your screen, doing a little bit of shooting going on. But I think that the interesting point is going to be down where Gen X Basilisk is located in the Snake building, because right now there's about 14 surrounding them in what is going to be a really tough zone for them to have to navigate once this next one closes.
Yeah, no, they thought they could get the Graffiti Gorillas thought they could get the scan. They can't though. They can. Another team shooting them. Abattoir Alpaca still in that little house, and also Dogs of Hell now on top, like at the right kind of tunnel. Oh, Maple getting a big zip. That's big for Maple. They're gonna be going against Dogs of Hell though.
Dogs of Hell on the height. They know that there is a team underneath. That is the Abattoir Alpacas. So for the Dogs of Hell right now, they need to try and wipe Maple, but they need to be careful that the Abattoir Alpacas don't just come up the zip line behind them whilst they are fighting, as we do see Spicy Chicken going down in the meantime. So the KCL Koalas losing a player to the ring, which is a little bit rough there for the KCL Koalas, you do have to say, but they probably will manage to get the reset, I'm assuming.
Yeah, maybe it's because they don't have meds. Maybe they just needed to get the health regen back onto Spicy Chicken. It's a pretty smart play if that is the case. It doesn't look like that though, because Abattoir Alpacas are bees beaming Spicy Chicken, and Phage. Phage could possibly go down. Abattoir Alpacas aren't going to take the fight. I don't blame them. No one's in end zone. Look at that. No one's in end zone. 2 Minute Esports have called where it's going to be. They're going to play on top. 2 Minute Esports on the game on the spot.
2 Minute Esports every single time, but it is, as I mentioned earlier, the Gen X Basilisk building, this snake area, where so many teams are going to have to try and fight through and rotate to get into this final zone. Gen X Basilisk are going to go down in the meat at the same time as Abattoir Alpacas, and it's Boinky Bridge, the killers of the Gen X Basilisk. Boinked right now. Can he 1v3 is the question. The bubble does go down, but unfortunately for the Boinky Bridge, it's St. Nessie, a team that needs the kills, that needs the points, and is doing what they need to do. St. Nessie right now up into 8th place, locking down this building with the Catalyst. Something that I really like to see. And it's the Graffiti Gorillas who are on the height.
Yeah, Graffiti Gorillas on the height. I don't know if I agree with this. They're really far away from zone. But fair play. Maple are the only team. Maple are in the best spot. Maple have taken the spot from 2 Minute Esports. They're actually going to be taking a fight onto Zimmerframe, and I think Zimmerframe might be winning the fight. Yes, Nero's went down. 2 Minute Esports, I think their hopes and dreams of win after win after win after win after win is going to come crashing down on them. Flojo trying to not take any hits. If I'm Zimmerframe here, I don't know about you, but I'm taking the fight.
I mean, 2 Minute Esports right now, they are quite rightly backing away, and I think they are going to have to play this out as a duo, but Zimmerframe doing really well there to hold off a push from what has been the best team in the lobby so far this evening.
Yeah, they don't even have a Moby, so 2 Minute Esports, I think, are going to be playing as a duo for the rest of the game.
St. Nessie are looking to push up now onto Zimmerframe, I believe, but have been pushed away. Zimmerframe doing a really great job. They have got this place here on lockdown. Nobody is pushing them, but unfortunately for them, it does look like it is going to pull slightly away from their position. So, St. Nessie, FDR, the team that is closest to the Zimmerframe and has got their back to the zone. Zimmerframe are putting down pressure onto FDR, and FDR have got to do something.
Yeah, FDR needs to move in the next 40 seconds, so that's what's going to kill them.
And with
Dogs of Hell on the right side.
No catalyst for FDR. They're basically just going to have to push Zimmerframe, I think. Because otherwise they're just going to get angled out by St. Nessie, which is exactly what's happening. And if I am FDR, quite exactly what's happening now. Drails has pushed in.
Oh no, this could be great for 2 Minute Esports though.
This is great. And down goes Steven. Some lovely shots right now from FDR. Romanov goes down. Zimmerframe are eliminated. And the team that's held down this area for so long is taken out by a very cheeky push from FDR. 2 Minute Esports, the duo there, really reaping the rewards of this. And now they're going to be able to potentially get some angles onto FDR. A team that does not have now a bubble, that doesn't have an ultimate in the Newcastle, and doesn't have a catalyst in order for them to rotate through. Massive shots there coming out from Raymond, who once again, I do remind you, is a console player. Graffiti Gorillas are eliminated by Sint Nessie.
Graffiti Gorillas going out. Great game from them though. They got the kills they needed to get. They needed to take the fights. Flojo is in a spot that is too good. Every other team isn't even near them right now. The Dogs of Hell are ratting though.
Dogs of Hell are ratting, but right now, 2 Minute Esports are doing exactly what they need to. Flojo takes down Coach Yuyu from Sint Nessie, and Sint Nessie are eliminated by a joint effort from FDR. And we are now seeing the push now. 3v goes down.
Oh,
shots are coming down from the height.
Flojo's a one.
And it's 3 squads remaining. Flojo is alive. The push. I don't think Sint Nessie can.
2 Minute Esports goes down. The Kings have been slayed.
It is a 3v3, a straight 3v3 versus Maple and Dogs of Hell, a team in Maple that needed to win this game, that needed to perform well. And Dogs of Hell right now are playing from the underside. It's a bubble v bubble battle. We are seeing Goldz right now on the lifeline, throwing out that halo for the Dogs of Hell. But Maple right now have lost one, and Dogs of Hell have lost one too. Huxify down.
Oh, Axum missing the shots.
And Dogs of Hell have clutched this one up. The lifeline res is coming out, as well as the Newcastle. And my lord, Dogs of Hell playing out really well. Unfortunate for Maple there. They did manage to take one down. But in this res messer, you just have to keep on shooting. You cannot let them res. And unfortunately for Maple, that is exactly what happens. A team that took such a good position, as you mentioned, nice and early on, took that bridge position away from 2 Minute Esports, who tried to push up onto Zimmer Frame. But Maple do get second place, something which is really important for them in the overall standings. And once we update these stats here, I am so interested to see how far they've managed to potentially push themselves up. Likewise, Zimmer Frame and FDR also doing the same as Maple with only 1 kill in second place. It's not going to be a massive jump.
It's not. I don't think it's enough for Maple, but you have to give them credit. You know, they got second, so fair play. We're going to see what the scoreboard standings are right now. 2 Minute Esports obviously still on top. Let's just look to see if there's been any changes. Much going on. Bonky Bridge, Gen X Basilisk, Bloodwolves in 7th, FDR, Sint Nessie, Abertay Alpacas, Outlaws now going to 11th, Zimmerfrey on 12th, Graffiti Gorillas on 13th, the 14th is Maple, 15th Angerfreunde, 16th ATC, 17th Warwick Warriors, let's try to say that 10 times fast, and 18th Straw Hat Pirates. So, again, look at Blood Wolves and Geneski Basilisk. Not even that, but Bonky Bridge, 7 points separate 5th and 7th. Overall, 10 points separate 5th and 10th.
This is actually insane. I mean, even just looking at 10th place, 21, down to Straw Hat Pirates right now in last place. A good game right now from the Straw Hat. There's a possibility, but ATC, they're only 10 points off that cutoff. 10 points. That's a win. A win will put them up there. But even just getting a good placement with some kills on the board, there is a chance for, I'd say, probably Outlaws are definitely in. They're only 3 points off. Graffiti Gorillas also only 3 points off. Maple 4 points off. This is just insane right now, and I'm really liking what we're seeing from this lobby and from some of the teams outside of obviously those top few which have really been performing. Which I do have to say, Dogs of Hell have surprised me today with how well that they have played. A nice win in that game, a second place in the game before, and they are playing really well.
Yeah, Dogs of Hell played that really, really well. They ratted. I think they were actually a duo at one point, and one of them came back, and then they ratted, and then they played Bottom Bridge. Playing Bottom Bridge won them the game, definitely. 2 Minute Esports not taking the fight onto them and taking the fight onto FDR also let them win the game. It could have been the complete 180 where they took the fight onto Dogs of Hell. and then FDR coming out on top. So you have to feel for FDR and Maple in the same aspect, because if Too Many Esports didn't take that one fight onto FDR, there would have been a completely different end game and different play. Yeah, Dogs of Hell, 13 kills.
13 kills,
You-
and I just want to note we've had a 13 kill win in that game, 13 kill win in the game before, 12 kills in the game before that, 10 in the game before that, and 15 in the game before that. We've not actually had anybody get above 15 kills, which in a lot of these games we have been seeing 20 bombs. Nobody yet really able to get a massive game, which is why it has been such a close tournament when we look at those overall standings in that middle of the pack. Because Gen X Basilisk are on 27 points. Outlaws in 11th are on 18. That's 9 points. Outlaws have got the chance. If Gen X Basilisk go out early, 9 points is a second place with no kills, and they can jump their way into 6th. So this is a close lobby, and I love what I'm seeing right now this evening.
Yeah, I think actually this evening we've had some really good games overall. Yeah, really good games. One last game though, Ben, and then
There's one person unassigned right now.
oh,
I don't know which team they are in, Pavel.
P4VL. I've seen you before. I have no idea. I'm needing the toilet. I can't lie, but
You quickly
I
go
can
to the
hold it.
toilet. I'll find out who Pavel is. You just quickly nip to the loo. I'll get them in the team, and then we'll get into the game.
Okay, I'll be 2 seconds, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so Pavel, we need to get you in a team. Which team are you in, my friend? Wait, Pavel is in. Okay, Pavel's in. Good. ATC, are you playing as a solo? That's a real shame for ATC because they are in 11. They had a chance. They're only 10 points out. A good game for ATC would have made them potentially jump the way up into the top 10. But unfortunately, it does look like we are going to be seeing ATC potentially playing it out as a solo going into this final game. Shame, but okay. All right, so they are going to be playing it as a solo. Let's go. Good luck. Have fun. We are jumping in right now. Our final game in this lobby right now. Hello, everybody. It's just me, but we are going to be bringing this energy. Final game. I actually can't decide who is going to be closing it out. Gold is returning. Thank you. And unfortunately, ATC, that team that I mentioned, 16th place, only 10 points off 10th. They're playing as a solo.
That's
They are
unlucky.
playing as a solo. It's a real shame. But all credit to them. If they're able to push their way up, I would absolutely love to see that. But right now, we're going to be going into this lobby. Once again, the final game of this series. It's all to play for, everybody. Gold, I will hand it over to you to announce what's going on in this final game and if there are any fun picks from the Red Cartel.
Yes, true. ATC picking up a listic. I think ATC have given up hope. Vantage Watson coming out too from the Red Cartel. Obviously, they're just and Wraith. Okay, what even is this, man? What even is this like? You think my tournament's a joke? Oh, what the heck? Crazy man coming from them again. They've definitely played some, tried to reinvent the meta. You can't say they haven't. And for anyone wondering, I did wash my hands, okay? So if anyone thinks you were really fast, maybe I'm just a fast peer. Who knows? Anyway.
Obviously, essential information as we're casting here this final game.
That's
I'd also just like to note as well, I've had a message from Alice. Alice says, I fucked with Gold's barber, not gonna lie. So, Gold's, you're looking very cute tonight. Cutie patootie, I've heard.
What can I say? Thank you, Alice. If you're out there, thank you. Thank you. I'll make sure to wear my suit for match point finals next week. But thank you.
As long as it's not your birthday suit, we're all good. As unfortunately, ACC are playing as a solo, and you know what that means. 2-minute Esports are just going to get a free KP right now. Unfortunately for them, and I hope just for the benefit of ACC that 2-minute Esports just let him play as a solo and let him have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, you know, he picked Ballistic, so it doesn't look like it though, because Nero looks like he's going in that direction already.
Oh my
No,
god.
Siphon,
Nero.
if I was you, I would run away. I would go that way that you're running right now, by
No,
the way.
don't go there.
No,
That's exactly
go-
where they know that they're going to find you. My friend,
Oh no.
don't do the
If
same
you-
again.
If you press M and look at the map, it's like a SWAT team slowly making their entry.
No. No, you
Raymond's
know that
just
they're
gonna
going to
see
be
him.
there.
And
No.
that's
No.
Oh no, but Raymond missing the shots. Come on, fist only. Fist only for one last shot.
Oh, how did he miss the tactical? It's got a holding thing. Oh.
He
Oh,
gets
the
two
shot from
cracks,
Siphon.
though.
I mean,
He
a
gets
good
two
effort.
cracks.
A great effort there from Siphon as ACC, your first team, officially eliminated from this tournament. They are not going to be making it to winners bracket. A real shame, but a great performance from ACC, particularly when they're up against such a giant in this lobby of 2-minute Esports. As we're going to be having an interesting pull, and I don't know which side this is going. This could well be a thermal finish. This also could be a very similar finish to what we had in the last lobby. What are your thoughts, Goldz?
Oh, I don't. That's just one of these ones, isn't it? I think it might go like the left of tree. You know what I mean? Like the big hill that goes down
Absolutely.
from tree.
Just want to note, Zimmerframe have managed to catch Warwick Warriors off guard, taken down Dreamu, which means that Warwick Warriors are down to a 0. That is big for Zimmerframe. These are two teams that needed to get points to secure themselves in winners bracket. Warwick Warriors, Monsieur Grand Willie is on the Mirage. That is a big dick pick. And I really hope for them that it does pay off as Maple are taking a fight up in the north right now. Straw Rock Pirates are their enemy. The Straw Rock Pirates, who obviously sitting in last place with almost 0 kills to their name. Back on the Octane is Sorek.
Sorry, but my Sherry's gonna be going down. Maple are gonna get a full kill. Maple are needing these kills, so is Straw Hat Pirate. Are we gonna see a lot more fights this match, you think, Ben? Just from people needing the KP?
I mean, some shots coming in currently from Yasuo on the Vantage. Yasuo, obviously Vantage, a character known for having a sniper, has also got a longbow from distance on the height, and is looking to try and do their best to get some shots down. Some great shots currently with that longbow. And a beautiful shot there onto Axum. Maple getting taken down to 2.
Good dome from Ronchan. They're gonna reset, not take the fight onto Sorok's Skull. If I were them, though, I would be taking the fight onto Sorok's Skull, make it a 1v3.
I mean,
get
at
the
the
reset.
moment, the comms are not coming out right now from Straw Rock Pirates. Yasuo should know where they've gone. But Sorok's Skull was looking where the Newcastle attack was, not knowing that it had actually gone down to the bottom of the hill where the Gibby bubble was thrown instead.
Yeah, I don't know if you just heard that, but the Vantage just landed one of the marks, which is gonna really be good. Sorok's Skull gonna be going down. Now it's just that Yasuo. They need to get rid of Yasuo. That's another kill for Maple. That's good for them.
It is
Yasuo's gonna
indeed.
run away, and the dogs of hell are running into Yato. I think they heard the Vantage themselves.
They have
Dogan.
indeed.
Shotgun here.
Maple
Oh, they see
are
the
going to be
Vantage
close
back.
by. Nice little jumps there from Dogs of Hell, but Dogs of Hell versus Maple could well be the next fight. And I'm going to be interesting to see if Maple do look to try and fight Dogs of Hell, or whether they just try and pass them by and try and make their way to zone now that they've got 2 kills to their name.
I do think Maple don't take the fight. I think they're looking for a 1-man, and surely they see the 3 and just disengage. Strata Pirates have got away from the dogs. They're still looking, trying to hunt this one vantage of Yato down. However, nothing's going to come from it, I think. Nothing's really going to happen. There's a big fight over, though, in Skyhook East for FDR and Graffiti Gorillas. FDR, though, going to be taking an evac. I think they might be trying to play on height. Oh, but Freezy goes down. Oh, this could be bad. Romeo one shot. FDR. Drail's getting a knock onto Graffiti Gorillas. It's a 2v1, I believe. Drail's getting the respawn. They're trying to look for him. No, they're not.
It's a 2v3, and Graffiti Gorillas have managed to get the reset. Graffiti Gorillas currently sat in 13th place. This is going to be absolutely massive for them because
3v3.
FDR are in 8th. This is huge. If FDR go down, they are probably going to fall out of this tournament, particularly if it's to the hands of the Graffiti Gorillas.
Lucas is going to die, I think. He really had to pop this. Oh,
The syringe.
could be bad. Oh, he gets it.
It's out.
We're okay.
Lucas is just going for it. And Lucas does go down, but thankfully for them, Craig on the lifeline has made it out. The KCL Koalas are eliminated. They are safe. They are through. They are in 3rd place and will be making it through to the finals. Craig, in the meantime, has made it out of zone. And FDR with some absolutely massive kills. That is 2 more kills and a 15th place. Zimmerframe are taken out. They were in 12th place before this. Zimmerframe eliminated and are probably going to be out of this tournament.
That's unlucky from Zimmerframe. Knocked him abyss. I know how much you cared for this tourney. That is really just not disappointing, but sad to see a team with such enthusiasm going out. The Red Cartel with the strangest meta you ever see. Also coming. Graffiti Gorillas, though. No way. No way he gets away. There's no way. Oh, he gets away and they don't take the fight onto him. No shot. Craig gets away and they're trying to fight the Straw Hat Pirates over in Monument.
And down goes Sorok, and Marshari has made it away. And I'm sorry, I would not respawn right here if I was Marshari. You're just basically giving points to the Red Cartel, who are going to see this respawn, and they're just going to push their way over into Fragment. The Red Cartel having a great time in this lobby right now, playing a little bit of a chat roulette, relative roulette.
Matars is already paying the ship. The Vantage has already got a lot. Oh no, this is looking bad. Maybe this is just a bait though, you know, so Masheri can get away even more. Maybe. Who knows?
I mean, Masheri has just run for the hills, quite literally, is on this hill that we did see the last game finish on, or the 4th game finish on even.
Graffiti Gorillas getting the res too from the Moby. Craig getting the res on Dan Juvie and Lucas Juvie. This is huge for them. That's a big reset.
As we know, they're in 13th place. You've got St. Nessie, who are currently located in the building in Siphon. They are in 9th place. That is big, and with FDR currently in 8th place with a couple more kills than St. Nessie's spot is looking vulnerable. Thankfully for them, Zimmerframe is out. They have got the 12th team gone. That is a team that could take their place away from them, eliminated.
Yeah.
A Valco feed face is coming in, though.
From who? Abertail Packers. That's who. Abertail Packers. No, doesn't know, though. The Warwick Warriors are playing up there on that height.
I think
now
that they definitely do now, and they don't care. They're making their way into zone, and Abertail Packers are your team that are in 10th place. They are on the cusp of making it to our match point finals next week.
Surely you just rat, right? If you're 10th, you just rat to try and play placement, right?
I mean, it really depends on what your positioning is looking like right now. These teams know that they are on the brink. They know that they're on the cusp. They're going to do anything they can for points, as Maple are getting points.
This is not looking good for Graffiti Gorillas. Graffiti Gorillas, though, getting the shots, and Maple look to be going out. Dan going down, though.
And the Outlaws are also about to go down. Risky Biscuits, the final player left for Outlaws, is going to go down to the 2-minute Esports. Outlaws, your 11th place team are eliminated by your winners, and Graffiti Gorillas also go down. This means that 11th, 12th, 13th are all eliminated.
That is not good for Graffiti Gorillas. That was a fight you would think you would win in that kind of situation.
It's not good for Graffiti Gorillas, but you know who it is good for? It's great for Maple. The team now currently on 5 points. They have got 12th position. That is 6 points. That is going to push them into 20 points. That is just 1 point behind 10th place. The Albany Alpacas starting points on this, which means I believe Albany Alpacas with no kills are currently 2 points above them. This is absolutely insane right now in the statistics, and Maple have got a chance to push themselves into the finals. Currently, the Red Cartel are going to be exiting the tunnel right next to Cypher, and they're going to be looking to try and pick up kills. This is a team that can play spoiler to so many teams on this map today, and it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
Copy that.
Yeah, no team besides Warwick Warriors are in zone right now. They're the only team right now that have really read the zone well, and they know what's going to happen. Speaking of, Gen X Basilisk are going to be taking the fight to the Red Cartel, but they're actually going to be evacing out. They don't want to take the fight. They're going to try and get away. That
It's a bold play.
Going down.
A finisher coming out for the Red Cartel, and it's unfortunate there, but St. Nessie are now going to be the team that are going to be playing on this platform, and they need to turn around, and they need to look at this Red Cartel. They cannot let them push up. Good shots coming out from St. Nessie now and pushing the Red Cartel back towards the tunnel. In the meantime, Matt is going to be getting some things in. Yasso with the sniper's mark has knocked Row in the chat. Gen X Basilisk are eliminated. That's your 11th place team. Gen X Basilisk,
no.
Did they get any kills is the question. They got
I
no
don't
kills.
think they did.
13th place. That is only 1 point. They are on 28 points in 6th place. They might well fall out of this depending on the performance of the teams below them. St. Nessie, one of those teams that wants to play well, on the cut-off at 9th place currently. Straw Rock Pirates are down to just 1. They are down to just none. The Boinky Bridge, a team currently sat 5th place, I think are going to be securing themselves a spot in finals with those kills right now. And a Kraber in the hands of Boinks are going to be wanting to potentially knock some heads off and ruin the party for the rest of these teams. And Boinky Bridge have got a great spot in the zone down by a tree. 2-minute Esports in a fight now with Maple potentially, and Maple.
Oh, that's such a good drill. Axel, I'm taking some damage from this drill. I don't think they take the fight.
They've got a zip line and they're going to try get onto the train tracks right now. The question is there anybody there? This
no,
was
but
where the
Angerfreunde have just come in. They're playing that pit. This is pretty okay spot. It's not the best because of height, but it's not so bad for Angerfreunde. The Angerfreunde are a team that need this game, so they need kills though. They can't just rely on placement here. The Newcastle wall goes down for them to bunker up. That's huge. Although 2-minute Esports is going to be taking some shots on to St. Nessie. St. Nessie look to be a one-man now. Not the best 2-minute Esports. Are just cleaning up what they can when they can. They're
I think St. Nessie
hiding.
The rat play right now. St. Nessie, thankfully for St. Nessie, hasn't been spotted. If I'm St. Nessie, do not shoot. You need to play small. You need to make it up these points because you are in 9th place. You haven't got any kills between your team. And now they're getting shot at from afar. What can Coach do? Coach Akio is getting shot with longbows, is getting shot with everything.
Oh,
the bat!
One shot! No, the
panic,
wall.
an absolute panic wall is somehow doing something for Coach Kyu.
No way. Surely you die here.
There is a team right there.
No, 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 don't go there, Coach Q.
Oh my
Maple have
gosh.
actually stopped looking. The Red Cartel took the fight onto Maple. Maple versus the Red Cartel. Who's gonna win? Two going down. Mac and his Watson going down. His Watson, that's not his Watson. I'll tell you that. This is looking
A massive
good.
and Maple are eliminated. That is so unfortunate
Maple.
for Maple, which means that they're probably not going to make it to finals. Ninth position, even with the kills that they had. I don't think it's going to be quite enough. The Red Cartel with an absolutely beautiful arc there to ruin the party. St. Nessie are still alive.
Yeah, Anchor Freunde are the only team that really oppose a threat in zone right now. They're going to be watching on height because they think they know Red Cartel might come from height and beam down onto them. They have that dome though that they could use from Crusader if that does happen. Besides that though, I don't know what else is going to happen. I think 2 Minute Esports, someone needs to take the fight onto them.
One thing I do want to note, Warwick Warriors, your team in 17th place with only 8 points, are still alive. There is the chance, the dream, that they can win this game, get some points on the board, and somehow manage to close it out with a Mirage. That is the hope, in my opinion, but I don't know how likely it's looking with Maggie drills coming in on them.
Oh.
Some lovely shots from Remu right there. And they've got a chance to shoot people as they go in the open.
Oh, but 2 Minute Esports also going to be taking the shots onto them.
Anger Fury goes down. Your 15th place team are eliminated. And it's looking better and better for those teams currently sat in the within to the top 10.
The Red Cartel taking where Anger Freunde worst at Nessie are still alive in that corner. How is that even happening? 2 Minute Esports could be taking a fight on. 2 Minute Esports are taking a fight on to... No way, the two top teams.
Boink has got a Kraber kill in the chat. Zabot taken down with the Kraber. And we're seeing Nero right now on the Maggie doing some big damage, and it does look like we are going to be seeing. Surely the Red Cartel are eliminated from this lobby. 2 Minute Esports are picking up the kills and St. Nessie are still alive. The Rat is still alive right now. 2 Minute Esports have got a Kraber.
Oh,
Nero.
Remy with the shots.
Nero has got a Kraber, and they've got so many boxes right now. This is actual insanity. St. Nessie is still alive. And the shots coming from above.
The thing that is keeping 2 Minute Esports alive right now is no one has grenades. If anyone has grenades, they could have just grenade spammed that choke down there, and they would have had to route out. They are going to go out though now. No one's going to take it to them. Warwick Warriors need to leave here. This is not looking good for Warwick Warriors. They need to leave this little choke that is ultimately going to get them killed. Remy though in a really good spot on top of height. He should get wall down, I believe, up here. If he gets wall down up here, they could win the game.
St. Nessie, the solo right now. Unfortunately for St. Nessie, has
2
been
Minute Esports.
spotted out, and 2 minutes are going to use the horizon to push onto Boinky Bridge. The team that had the best position, had the height. Down goes Flojo.
Oh,
Raven?
90 pump. Oh, I don't know if I agree with this from Bonks.
And he throws down an ult as his bubble goes down. Thankfully, doesn't get hit. And the Newcastle ult from Remy. Boinky Bridge have played that so well to stop that horizon push up from 2 Minute Esports.
Looks to be on top of height, beaming down, but look what team's gonna start shooting at them. Warwick Warriors are still in this little room. Oh, this is great from Warwick Warriors. FDR gonna be watching that choke though. FDR could win here. They have all with everyone could win. Everyone could win.
Warwick Warriors, surely you Mirage ult right now. Monsieur Gramreally has Mirage ulted and is just hoping to survive for as long as he can. Monsieur Gramreally surviving as a Mirage is
There's
popping
no
a bat.
shot.
The Rat play right now. What can Mirage do? And Mirage is surely dead. Is indeed FDR. Boinky Bridge eliminated in 2 Minute Esports have got the chance for 5 wins on the day. There's only 2 of them, but that's all they need. 2-minute
Taking a fight.
esports.
Floater goes down. Just
Raven
3v1.
and
FDR takes the
FDR!
home the last game. Oh.
FDR 8th place before this game. They have 110% solidified themselves for a finals appearance. And my lord, their Goldz. What a performance. Woo!
FDR coming out of nowhere. I didn't expect them to win that game. I'll be 100% honest. Bunky Bridge on height loses the game because 2-Minute Esports take the Horizon Lift up to throw their game. Insane. Insane. Great end game. I think that is the best end game we had of all the 6 games, and a great way to end losers bracket 2.
100% there. I mean, it's before this game here, we had such a close top 10 placement there. 7 points separating 6th place. Well, I mean, 9 points even separating 6th place to 11th place, and only a few points behind that. As we do now have the updated stats coming up, I actually don't know who is not out. I am so excited to see this final placement, as I don't think that's quite yet updated. We're still waiting here for Game 6 to come through.
Hopefully it's going to come through any second.
Any
I'm
second.
gonna
There it is.
refresh the browser source.
We have got our top 10 2-minute esports. Dogs of Hell, the Red Cartel, KCL Koalas, Boinky Bridge, Genex Basilisk survives. Nessie, that solo rat play, pushes them into securing a winner spot. Albizzy Alpacas and Blood Wolves cling on with their claws onto a top 10 finish. Only 3 points behind Maple, who fall to the hands of the Red Cartel over by the bridge. Only 3 points would have done it for Maple. But my lord, what a performance from everybody here this evening. Congratulations to those top 10 teams who have made it through to finals. Commiserations for those that didn't, but what a performance you all put in.
Definitely. It's a close call for the last 8. Blood Wolves, as you say, clinging on to their dear lives, making the winners bracket. They're going to have last pick for first POI draft, but they're going to have first pick for the next POI. So it's a win-lose situation. They could get somewhere they really want. Who knows? Who knows? Great games today. Just 2-minute esports. Just nearly
Absolutely.
5 wins.
I mean, what I have to say is they've got 4 wins, a 2nd and a 3rd place. And, I mean, only got 137. And then, like, I feel like with that placement, they easily could have got 200. But again, unlike some of the other teams that we've seen in some of the other lobbies, we've seen Peen, we've seen Toaster Mister go on and do very well with their placement, but then they've gone for all the kills. And that's because of the way that they were playing. And I actually was really impressed, not by how 2-minute esports were fighting, which obviously was beautiful, but actually the way in which they navigated the map. They knew when they recognized that maybe the fight wasn't going to be going in their favor, they backed out and actually managed to get themselves in a better position to solidify 6 games in the top 3. That is actual insanity, and I think that might well be one of the first times that we've had that all tournament. Because even when other teams have done well, they haven't managed to get 6 in the top 3. A beautiful performance from 2-minute, and I have to say, an absolute standout performance in the kills front has to go to the one and only Flojo.
Yeah, Flojo was on his flow. I said it at the start, and he outperformed. You know, losers bracket 2. People know this is the make or break, as I said 100 million times this stream, and yeah, they definitely make their way to winners bracket next week. They're going to be, as you say, accompanying some teams like Old Men of Noctum, Tosta Mista, etc., etc. I think we're in for a treat next week, Ben. And thank you for everyone coming and watching. I think we're going to raid someone out. I did get DM'd off of some of the people from Caledonia. So we're going to be raiding Skelly TV. Yes. Just to quickly, before I do end the stream, see when I click stop stream, yes?
Yes.
It's not discard delay. No, it's just stop streaming, I put pig.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yes, am I right?
Well, if you discard delay, it basically will miss out the last 5 minutes.
All right, okay, so let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Let's raid Skelly TV. Thank you for everyone for coming and watching Apex Legends Summit by Caledonia Esports. Yeah, next week's Match Point Finals. I'm gonna be releasing a document over the next day or two regarding some of the rules put in place for Match Point Finals. We have some, well, one in particular unique rule that's going to change the way you watch Apex Legends. And yeah, it's Match Point Finals. Pretty simple as that. So yeah, thank you all, everyone, for coming watching. And Ben, thank you for accompanying me with the casting. I think this was our first week casting together. It was much appreciated. I know you ran home. I didn't realize you changed t-shirt too. Thank you for
it was getting a bit hot. I had the jumper on. I had to take that off. We're getting sweaty. We're getting hot.
That's what it was.
Passionate gameplay right there, and I had to say congratulations to everyone who was participating. Obviously, this week we're going to be having the POI draft happening. I imagine it probably will take place at a similar time on Sunday evening, so be sure to tune into my stream where the POI draft will be happening. And obviously, Caledonia Esports is the place to find our Match Point Finals next Wednesday night. Don't miss it.
Goodbye, everyone. We have to wait 10 seconds for the raid.
I have to wait 10 seconds. Oh, awkward, awkward, say something.
Bye.
Amazing. Well, I am going to say thank you to everybody as well who's in the stream, and we're going to just stop the streaming now. But yeah, thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you from Ben's side too. Bye-bye.